Alrighty. L, take it away.
Okay. Party evacuates the tomb. We take a long rest, or whatever the long rest equivalent is. I
Respite.
don't ever remember what it's called. Respite. Thank you. We do downtime activities.
Projects.
Downtime activities. All right. I don't care what it's actually called. Karina crafts a scythe. Vit assists with crafting that scythe. Vit's rolls were amazing. It goes well. Did you add that to your inventory? Was there like
It's an
a regular item for it?
imbued scythe.
It's just I gotta know on tier 3s I do 2 more damage.
Okay. It doesn't do it automatically. I wondered about that.
I don't. There might be a way to fuck with it, but I'll just use it my noodle for now.
Frederick fixes his widow tier condition and then does research on the royal family. Bernard works on his snake oil and spends time with his family.
L.
It's a panacea, not snake oil.
I have a write-up of what I think your character would get. Is it okay if I put Rick's notes in there? Like what I think your character would write?
Sure.
Good. Okay.
We go to the masquerade. Frederick's going as the plague doctor, Vic's going as the pupil, Karina's going as the raven, and Bernard is going as the stag. Vit and Frederick arrive early. They're met by Chel Stvalin, who checks them at the door, asks about weapons, and then announces them in separately. Vit goes first. Vit talks with the jester, who is the host of the party. And I did not write her name down anywhere, but that's fine. We'll deal with that later.
I don't know if you know it.
I know the house. I don't know what her actual name is. I think what's his name? Timit said it once, and I don't remember what it was. Anyway, Vit goes and socializes with some children. Frederick gets announced, talks to the jester, again, who's the host, and then stands with the chalice, who is watching over the shield. The children are the green cow, the wave, and the shield. We learn the shield is Dulo Baccarant.
Baccaranta.
I can't be. That was close. Okay.
Baccarant.
It's actually in chat in the bottom left.
Oh, that's so much useful. You guys look down there in chat bottom left. I'm skipping that part now. Yeah, they're all children of important houses. Let's go back down here to this section. After it looks like nothing's going wrong, Frederick goes over to the stage. The oak steps off the stage and is now chatting with the songbird and the owl. And then Frederick goes upstairs. Vic goes over and talks to Miss Ruby. And the oak, after seeing his sister come in, who is Miss Bubbles, he learns why Miss Ruby is there and is suspicious as to why his sister is there, and learns that the oak got them the invitations. There's a bunch of people that enter. Do we care about any of these people? The Emerald Sorceress, who is Wisteria Warnwillow, related to the Green Cow. Then the elves in the corner, who we don't know a whole lot about.
One is certainly has something to do with the library.
Yes. What was Miss Ruby's actual name? Can I get a spelling on that while I'm here? I have Priscilla, but that doesn't seem right.
Not even close. Brusica.
He's a Yethlnir.
Yes, I know they're a Yethlnir, but I don't know what their first name is.
That's the Ruby. I should have just...
Perfect. I'm just guessing at the spelling, and then I say the second time.
Brusica or Brusica?
Sebuska?
Sebuska.
The songbird and the owl know oak. And then Frederick leaves and goes upstairs. Bernard and Karina enter. Karina talks with Venetia, who is the snow leopard. And Bernard begins eating, and then talks with the
feasting.
Feasting. Feasting. Assaulting the buffet.
Yes, I'm besieging the buffet.
Besieging, yeah.
Talks to the poppy in the river, who are elves. The poppy comments on the stag helm. Bernard lies and deflects about its origin. Bernard claims to be a philanthropist. They ask for more details. He gets sweaty and dodges. And we
You
learn...
would tell that I was sweating because of my beautiful mask.
What's true?
Yes.
Or I don't understand. The poppy is involved in the library of Obsidia, and the river is from Colniran, which is the elven town to the east. And we learn that the Tower of Enchantment has been making things difficult since the death of the previous queen. Got to make appointments in advance, no showing up unannounced, that kind of thing. Now this matters. Karina looks to trade information with Venetia. She gives Venetia info stock info that the house knows about, and then Venetia tells her about the yellow serum, which does opium equivalent things, and bandits hitting cargo going south from Consarti and Mithrun, and then also inquires about giving a job to Karina involving boats and probably cargo and probably these bandits.
Hell's dream job.
Hey. If it makes friends, that's where we got the names in chat. Gets the Slicer's autograph. Hears that Slicer's coach is upstairs and goes to look for his sister. Talks to Karina on the way and then goes upstairs. Bit finds Fred. Fred goes to help him look for his sister. Karina talks to the Emerald Sorceress about the Queenswood. She thinks that something is very wrong in the Queenswood. And Bernard spies Tuppence.
Nary a Tuppence.
Tuppence is there with his pupil. Where is her name? Up
the Falcon,
here.
Right? She's
the Falcon. Emeria Atoria?
Nope.
Maybe?
Tori is the last name, but let me do Falcon.
Human
I like
woman,
Emiria. That was a good name. Let's go with Emiria. I like that one. I like Elle's name.
No.
She has a katana.
She has a katana. Pink dress. Is a blacksmith, tutored by Renly. Just graduated barracks. Some of those things had to be right.
The Falcon,
Oh,
Imamura,
They
and
all
Tori.
sound very right.
Bernard chats with Tuppence from some more, gets a new card, comments on how he's got to get into the market for red serum to himself, not to anyone else, obviously. Sorry, yellow serum. Not that filthy red serum, the high-end yellow serum. Yes. The last guests are announced, both of which are vampires. One's the Black Swan, one's the Crimson Viper. The Crimson Viper we know to be Anastasia Valdrain. And we don't know who the Black Swan is, but they immediately try to hide their identity from Karina upon seeing her.
That was the Black Swan you said, that one?
Yeah, that's the Black Swan.
Good.
The Crimson Viper has a great sword as a weapon. Again, vampire. After that, the Jester moves to the stage and begins singing, and dancing begins in earnest. We might be able to influence who gets access to the king with shenanigans. I'm not quite sure what we were doing there.
There were like four options.
Yeah, the Sun, Miss Ruby, Emerald Sorceress, and the Snow Leopard are all the people that can reasonably be making plays for the king.
And we don't have any real... That's all we got. It's these four people are candidates, and that's all we kind of got on that, right?
Vit and Fred turn a corner. Vit's about to confront his sister, and then Fred hears behind him someone address him as Lucius. And
Which
that's
is
what I got.
That's Monka, right? To be called.
Yeah.
No one
Alex,
has said that name in a long time.
It's been 15 years, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, go ahead.
No,
I remember ending the session, and I remember asking Alex to write down something because I'm going to forget it, and I forgot what it was. Did you write something at the very end, Alex?
I wrote down a bunch of stuff, but then I think it got converted to other stuff. I think you wanted to talk with the Falcon because you thought she was cool, and I think you wanted to talk with the Black Swan because vampire.
Okay.
Falcon was me, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We have the three diplomats as well who are of interest.
I thought this something that I wanted from you, Alex, because the session was late or something. It was something involving the queen, the answer from the Emerald Sorceress about the Queenswood, but you didn't have it on hand, and it was like, just tell me later.
Huh.
That's all I don't know if that's 100% right, but I vaguely remember you asking you something, and you were like, they know the answer, but like you don't have the answer on hand, and I was like, just tell me later. If that does not ring a bell, we'll just say that never
I do
happened.
know I didn't give you one thing that I owe you, which is the rumor you gave up. Because you gave up a juicy rumor to your friend / rival.
To the rival, yeah.
I can skim again if there's an obvious.
If you don't see
Tommy,
it's
there
not
it is.
worth-
Tommy to talk to Poppy about the water / mist tower.
There you go. Okay.
That was just a.
Oh yeah, Poppy's also an air elementalist, by the way.
Yeah.
That's in here.
Okay. That's
Also,
it.
the
That was
Spade
one
and the
of those
Sun
things.
are important people. One's Ace Vorthen, who's the king's father, and the
Yeah.
son is
Emberlight, right?
Vicaria Emberlight. Vicaria Emberlight.
Vicaria, yeah.
Maybe that's right. And she's the daughter of the Emberlight Council member, and Fred has done investigations into her and her family.
She's a criminal.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yes.
Name one crime that's done.
That's true.
We don't
There's
have a
still
time
time.
list.
Any?
Oh, Violet. Shiro Bentot was also in here. Who Vit's going to go get an autograph from at some point.
Yes.
Not that that's... I'm just looking here to see what else might actually matter. I think that's it, though.
Any questions or things to add?
No, the king's the tiger.
Mhm.
But I think we remember that.
Yeah, and there's guards around, there's waiters around, and there are obsidian blades outside who are the king's guard. And then one leader there. Other questions or things to add?
Nothing.
I think that is it.
Okay. Then I will kick us off. We'll throw on some music. We can do this one. And as El said, the music is kind of kicked into gear now, and people are starting to really flood the dance floor. But there are still conversations going on. For those of you who are not Vit and Rick, you would be noting that the king has started to dance, and he is taking his first dance with one person who's the sun, wearing the bronze mask with radiating gold tip rays, one that you've identified as Vicaria Emberlight. I think for the sake of the narrative, it might make sense to have a quick flashback of like, and then y'all spent time passing around information, because I think you all wanted each other's information, and then we'll say just after that, like, everyone was able to pass the information, and then Rick and Fit scattered. Does that fit the timeline?
Yeah, fine. So all of us know everything that we learned, is what you're saying.
Unless someone wants
Okay,
to
I
hide
had to
that's
something.
look
totally
up
fine.
and then got out of here.
Yeah, because I think Frank also wanted to talk to somebody who.
Frank's going for
Adventures.
designer drugs, I think.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah.
he's-
Which is something that you figured out, Tommy.
Yes.
Cool. Then, Vit or Rick, I think one of you two should probably start with. Who wants to start?
Let's do Rick first. I need to know.
What a bully.
Lucius.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah. So the literal last scene, you hear someone.
Do I recognize the
whispering-
voice?
No.
The fuck? Okay. I will turn around.
You
What do they look
see
like?
a woman dressed in the waiter attire. She has long black hair. You are quite an investigator, so something that catches your attention is what stands out for her compared to the other waiters is the edge of her gloves. Like the gloves go like basically up to the elbow, but you can see burn marks from just under the edge of the gloves, but otherwise nothing of note. She's just kind of like looking at you shocked.
How old does she look?
Not too much younger than you, not too much older than you. Hard to tell with the mask, but she's around your age if you had to guess.
Okay. And you are?
Is it you?
Pardon me, I don't think we've been introduced. My name is Frederick. I run a investigation service down in the lower rings. Here's my card.
Thank you.
I'll have a card.
I'm happy to take your order. I'm just a waiter here. Sorry, I must have mixed you up with someone else.
Perhaps if you're looking for someone that's missing, you might
That would be good. I
avail
will.
yourself of the services.
I will certainly do that. And she like looks at the card very carefully, like clearly memorizing it, and then tucks it away.
I will pointedly look at her burn marks, and then that's it.
She
I have no
kinda-
orders.
kinda-
Did Vit see this all go down?
Nah, he's busy.
Yeah,
He's
this
just-
is- she kind of gives like a polite nod, looks to the guard past you all, who doesn't seem to be paying the two of you much mind, is looking at Miss Bubbles and Vit before he kind of goes and starts patrolling around the corner.
Oh, before she leaves,
Yeah,
I'll
she's
ask.
about to
And
turn.
your name was?
Once the guard is out of way, she will step back and just say, "Oh, I'm just the help," and then lean in and kind of like that thieves' canty vibe of like, "Oh, like other people wouldn't even realize I'm saying something this moment." She whispers the name Jane Thornwood, and then rushes off.
I will stand there in shock.
So, meanwhile, the conversation that was happening just a few feet away, Miss Bubbles says, "Vit, what are you doing here?
How does she know it's me?
You're." That's an excellent question, Krishna. What would Vit do to determine that?
I've never seen this like before in my life.
What's the angle?
That, and she takes a step back, looks down the hallway to see the guard, takes a step forward. That is, I don't know that you need to know unless you want to help.
Yeah, I want to help. You never let me do these things. These are fun.
These are fun. I could use, so that guard is patrolling, which is good, I guess. But there's a room up on the north side. I don't know for sure which one it is. It's either it's one of the two middle rooms. It's not one of the corner rooms. And one of them has a crate in it of gems. And I'm going to take those gems and go on a little trip and with some of the money and give some to school with the rest of the money. So I was trying to figure out what the distraction would be, but if you want to be the distraction, I think this will be perfect.
Why do you know there are gems there? Who are you
I
stealing
told
from?
you I've been working on things. Well, so I mean, I guess I'm stealing from the Darbins, but look, you know about this whole drugs serum thing, yellow serum?
Yeah, the drugs thing I'm down for. That my friend is really interested in it.
Well, what? Don't.
What, is that not okay?
Well, it's all like criminal underworld, black market stuff, like not good for people. My thought was get these gems. I don't know if the Darbins were going to use them for that, but I was thinking get them off the market. Maybe I'll sell one on the black market, fund a trip to Kinsardi, sell the rest. I can't sell them in Mithrun because they're from Mithrun. But like I've been meaning to go up to Kinsardi anyways. I want to check out that what do they call it? The locomotive engine train thing. So, yeah, get these gems.
Are the Darbins the hosts?
Yeah.
Well, my friend, my friend's a Darbin.
Well, he's plenty wealthy. Look at all the stuff they could host here. It's fine. I'm sure it's not going to be a big deal.
What if we steal the drugs instead?
That's I don't know how to sell those.
Oh, I have a plan.
Okay.
My friend,
You're a legitimate business owner, friend.
yeah, I know a guy.
So you're trying to convince me that I should give up on this awesome deal or stake that I've been staking out for weeks and buy and sell or steal and sell drugs instead?
Well, when you put it like that, yeah.
Krishna, I think you've activated our first negotiation of the campaign.
Oh my god. Hit the negotiation button.
Uh,
No, I'm not clicking this. It's
so
look. I can't steal from my friend. He got me the invite here.
that's I mean, your friend got me the invite here too. So it's fun. Okay, if you're out, I can handle it myself. Not a problem.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
I don't need, but I would love for my loving little brother a little distraction to get the guard to either just have a chat with you while I pick the lock or have him walk around the corner or check out the bathrooms. I just need a moment. Also, you're lucky as hell if you can just tell me which of the two doors to try it. That might even be a boon.
Yeah, I'll do that. But after that, I can't do anything else. I've promised to leave behind my life of crime.
Behind? When did you start?
I don't have to answer that.
Correct. You do not have to answer that.
Okay, Alex, should I roll about the doors?
Let's see. How do we want to handle
it'd be cool
this
if you- But I'm like, I want you to roll, but I would also love us not to know the results. Like,
Yeah.
not to know if he
Yeah.
was right or wrong, but I don't know. I guess you think of a percentile in your head,
I'm-
Alex, or
No,
something.
no. He rolls and Alex makes up the rules.
Yeah, well,
And we don't know the
yeah,
rules.
I'm gonna make up the rules right here. I'm writing it down. So, this is the odds of getting the correct door. This is the odds of getting the incorrect door. A normal person would have it at 50-50. We're gonna put it at. You need to roll between this number and this number for that, and this number and that number for. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's
Power roll.
Is it a
And then
power roll?
the first one's the 10s and the second one's the 1s.
Oh, nice.
It's just an
Oh,
old
yep.
school
cool.
10.
So that's a
What's the first one?
57.
5.
Is it 57 or 67? I can't see.
57.
That's such a middle of the road number.
We don't know what the rules are. Maybe between
You-
40 and 60 would be.
You have a good sense that it is the middlemost doorway. So there's 4 doors, one in the rightmost corner, one in the leftmost corner, 2 in the center,
Huh.
and you think it's the one that's more towards the middle, not the one that's towards the right. Technically, there's 3 doors to the right-ish, but middle feels good.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Okay, that's already a big help. So,
All right, cool.
shall we? Is he with you? Do you want to shoo him off? I'm pointing to Rick, who's staring like jaw dropped.
No, he's my friend.
Is he?
He's the one who steered me away from a life of crime.
What did he say? That is he good? Is he hitting on that waitress or something?
That's fine. It's his business.
Yeah, but she must have said something crazy to him. All right, not my problem. Anyways, shall we?
I mean, you can go. I don't want to do this.
Fine. Wish you luck. And she's gonna. The guard comes walking in the corner, and then she will just kind of casually.
Well, go talk to the guard.
This is not the guard she would want a distraction of, but did anything
Okay,
else?
I will go. I will leave. I'll still talk to this guard.
Sure. Can I help you?
Yeah. What kind of mask do you guys wear?
You can. I don't. I have to check my notes because I forgot. Guards are wearing no
How much
mask.
of fits and bubbles of conversation
So-
did I keep track of? the way?
Make a. I think
just
a
gonna tell you
lot.
as soon as I
I
finish
think a
talking.
lot
Yeah,
because
but you're not going to have the opportunity to tell me.
I think you
so-
got the majority of it. You might have been like disassociating for part of it, but I think you then like let your brain catch up and you caught maybe all but the beginning.
Cool.
But the
I'm going to go walk around the corner.
Sure. Krishna,
Wait,
they
is
are
there
they are
anything
not
else?
wearing masks. They're wearing red tunics with black flowy pants, and they're all armed with shields and either a sword or a spear.
So are the wait staff wearing masks?
The wait staff are wearing like half masks, like the top half. Just a simple white mask, kind of like yours before using magic on
Sure.
it. Sleeveless black tunics, pleated black pants, and long white gloves that go about halfway up the forearms.
Okay, so I'll ask him, why aren't you guys wearing masks? I feel like it's kind of killing the vibe of the party.
That's fair. Apologize. But you know, we need in an emergency. You all need to be able to quickly find us and get help. So hopefully, not needed. But so I would try to stay out of the way. So apologies if I'm ruining
Well,
your vibe.
thank you for keeping us safe.
We do what we can. Enjoy the party.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Where's Rick? I'm looking for Rick.
I followed Bubbles down the hallway.
Yeah, so you three head down the hallway. Meanwhile, Bernard and Karina, what are y'all up to?
Since I want to do two things, Alex, I'd say
Yeah, start with
we
Frank.
speed
Yeah.
run the Poppy one, and then we actually have the conversation. Like, I want to talk to the Black Swan after. That was the one who was
Sure.
changing their walk around me, right?
Frank, do you know what you want to do? Because I know you got Kaze's time soon.
I was gonna try and investigate this designer drug, if I recall correctly. That's
Yeah,
what I
then
was.
let's start that
handling.
scene while Tommy is looking for people.
And also, we're not gonna let Kaze out right now.
Okay.
He is. I see him on camera. He's asleep. We're just gonna let sleeping dogs
Very
lie.
good. So you wander around, and I think if you pop open to that northeasternmost door, you can go see what's up there.
Pop it.
Let's go.
So that's this one here. So looking inside this chamber, you see.
How do I
You
open
should
it?
just click on it. Hope I didn't lock that door. I will open it.
Do we need like privileges? Oh, okay.
So looking
Hello.
inside, you see some nice rugs, some nice chairs, and I got a banner bot. The several guests, most of them, all of them wearing masks. I think the two most interesting ones you see are one woman who clearly a minotaur. She has her mask is a golden coin full mask with holes for the eyes and sort of her snout / mouth. It's wide enough to mostly cover her spiraling minotaur horns, and she's wearing a beautiful golden silk dress and heels. I think the other person in this room who would catch your attention is a devil. Devil man. He is wearing that would be the artist on here, a 3/4 mask that looks like an artist's palette with paint splats on it. His 3-piece suit is black, but covered in paint splats that are clearly magical as they appear to be in different colors and places each time you look. But there are several guests here. As you look about, you can see most of the people here are just kind of like vibing on the couch. Some of them are having some conversation. Most of them are just vibing, and you can see several of them through the holes in their masks have glowing yellow eyes. No one seems to like
Okay.
say anything or do anything as you arrive, but they're all just kind of.
I'll take a seat on this chair here.
Sure.
And then I will wait a couple seconds. Maybe like a minute or so.
Mhm.
And then I will break a cardinal rule, and I will look over at masked guest 27, and I will say, yes, I can't quite make out what your mask is. What am I looking at here? How should I refer to you?
I broke. Hold on. Let me just.
I'm not to do this, but you put me in a situation where I need to address these people.
Where they're sitting. Yeah, we will go with
This is the porcupine.
the porcupine. I love it.
Porcupine.
Yep. Yeah, the porcupine, and you are the skull?
I'm the stag.
The stag. Very nice. Very nice. It's a lovely party.
Yes. And what do they have? Like any? Are their eyes glowing?
They are glowing a little bit. It seems like they're probably like on the tail end of whatever this
Do they
thing
have
is.
anything in their hands?
Yeah, looking about, you can see just kind of, it's not in their hand, but like in between like their thigh and the couch, you can see a glass vial that is empty with a cork in it.
So I'll turn them and say, "Pray tell, I noticed you have such a lustrous eye tone there, much like others here. What pray tell is the cause of this?
Oh, it's you haven't tried the I mean, some people are calling it just yellow serum, but haven't tried the yellow serum yet?
No, but color me interested.
Really? It's also I think
I realize that my eyes are yellow in my portrait, and that's like,
Oh, yeah.
well.
it's I mean, Daisy Glow we've also heard call, or Sun Eyes. It's really well. Yeah, you can ask around. Someone might have some more. This is my last one, so I'm probably gonna get up and go dance for a bit soon. But it's a good time.
And how does it make one feel?
Well, it depends on the.
Inhibit the senses at all?
It's depends on kind of who you're picking it up from. But it's just a good, pleasant time. Can just have a. I'm kind of coming off it, but just pure joy, pure euphoria. Just.
I'm gonna
grand old
interject.
time.
I'm gonna say, and who do you get it from? This is me.
Oh,
I'm
don't.
interested in acquiring some myself.
I don't know that I could give that away. It's kind of a trade secret at the moment. You know, dangerous for people to be sharing that. Give me a presence persuasion check. I'm gonna say with a Bane, as this is difficult.
Easiest tier 3 of my life. Never mind.
We do have tokens.
Do we?
Hero token. Hero token.
Wait, is this cost 2 or 1? 2 or 1 to send the 0 token?
It's 1.
Yeah, we have 4 total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Frank, you can send yours if you want. Okay.
That's an improvement.
Tier 2.
It's tier 3. So
He says, look, I shouldn't say, but if you talk to the woman in the coin mask over there, Lady Luck, I'm sure if you have a good first impression, she'll be happy to hook you up.
well, Porcupine, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. I think the dance floor is calling your name.
I think you're right. And they'll kind of shake, like literally like close their eyes and like shake their head a bit, and you see their eyes are returned to normal, and they're gonna head out. I have to change their character sheet now. They've evolved from Mask S27 to the
Porcupine.
porcupine. I don't know if I spelled
It's
that right.
like, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of in like Shadow of War when
Yep.
a grunt levels up for killing you. It's like you are now
Yeah.
no longer faceless slave. You are.
Yep.
Goldie, I stand up and I take their seat. Did they leave the vial?
Yes, it is an empty vial.
I will take the empty vial.
Got it.
Maybe there's traces. Yeah.
And then I will, upon sitting in their chair, is there like an ottoman or anything in front?
Well, Lady Luck actually comes over to sit here and turns to you. It says, hello there. I don't think I recognize you. Was the stag I
I look up. Yes, I peer through the mask. I say, "The stag. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance."
Pleasure, Lady Luck. What, everyone here is usually looking for something. What are you looking for, Mr. Stag?
I will take the empty vial that I palmed and I will hold it up with my fingers and kind of like shake it back and forth. I'm like, I'm looking for some of this.
Oh, a dose? A shipment? What are we talking?
Dose, and perhaps we can move from there. And
Well, who got you here? Any friends I would know, or you got any payment? I can't really just be giving to just about anyone.
I am I allowed to like say how we acquired this invite?
Frank, that is on you. It's on Bernard.
Yeah.
Just clarifying. I got this invite
You were my +1.
The Valkyrie.
from the Valdrains. Sure.
So you know
I'm
that name dropping
Please.
Valdrain is a maneuver. Like that's a
Power move.
that's a big deal that will throw this person off, probably for better. Like they might just without a thought be like, all right, I don't think you're lying. This is a big deal. But
This
also
is-
they'll remember you and remember that.
This is such a cursed. This is so cursed because if I'm playing,
What would the doctor
I'm playing
do?
smart. I'm not going to name drop.
Sure.
But if I'm playing Bernard, I'm absolutely going to name drop because he has a relative disdain for like the upper crust. So
Well,
I would
yeah.
just use it for my advantage.
do it.
Yeah, I think I would say, oh, I'm simply a +1 to, well, House Valdrain, of course.
Oh, well, we all know the Valdrains. That,
I work quite closely with them, actually.
interesting. Oh, and what, if you mind, pray tell, I'm a proprietor of an establishment in the entertainment district. What is it that you do?
I'm a physician.
Position. Interesting. Middle ring, upper ring.
I work primarily in the lower rings as a sort of liaison to those that live down in that part.
You got a
Types.
Here's this.
I will lean in and I'll say, if you catch my drift.
I catch your drift. When you lean in, you do notice that one of her hands actually has a black glove on it. The other one does not. And she says, "All right. I'll how about this? I'll get you a vial in a few minutes. If you give me a place I can contact you should I need your services."
I see. Would suffice.
Sorry, you lagged out. What was that?
We can exchange. That would suffice. We could exchange vial for locale when you have the vial.
Sure. She kind of she'll just nod, get up, walk over to this person, put up one finger. He goes and fishes around into his outfit, hands it to her, walks back, hands it to you, and sits down.
I'll hold it up to the light and I'll peer into it and I'll say, "And what exactly am I looking at here? From one physician to, well,
Says
a pharmacist?
I think most people call it Daisy's Glow or Sun Eyes, but yeah, it's in most people gonna give you just a happy either few minutes or maybe even up to an hour, just a good time. Your eyes might glow depending on the given thing. There are also potentially some other beneficial side effects, but this is let's just call it an early prototype. So not very consistent yet, if you catch my drift. But some people find that they're that bit of euphoria gives them a bit of spring in their step, can move a bit faster, and others find words come easier to them, easier to talk to people. And so mechanically speaking, Frank, there's a chance that a yellow serum can enhance your presence or your like movement speed, but it generally gives joy or euphoria. But they're
Sure.
unreliable is what you are getting. Whether it's like each batch or like your physiology or a combination of the two, this seems to be a like new designer drug that is being like tested. And you look around and you're like, oh shit, like this is effectively like medical trials room in the corner. Like she is happy to give samples out because she gets to watch people's reactions to it.
I'm going to look at her and I'm going to say, well, I, for one, very blunt, not terribly interested in becoming reliant on such a drug. But I do work for various individuals that might be looking for something of the sort. Perhaps we might be able to work together, perhaps make something of this. I might be able to run some clinical trials.
Make me a presence roll.
Frank, please.
Surely you can
You
use
could have
doc-
my hero token too if you botch it.
Okay, we take tier 2s.
Why would it let me ever go up to a 3?
She
I don't know what happened.
When we go up.
Yeah, it never... Yeah, it's fine. I'll take the 3. Or the 2.
She clearly gives it some thought, and she says, "I'm interested, but I just met you.
Excellent.
We will.
Cool.
I will look for ways to start working together, and if things go well, or if I hear more about you and your reputation and things, your reputation precedes you, I can look to speed this along. But for now, I need to play it safe."
I simply figured my reputation and relationship with the Valdrains would speak for itself, but
Oh, that's why we're talking. But I should confirm due diligence, as they say, second opinion.
right. Well, we can consider this a first sample then. And then I will pass a card off that is like the back door, quote unquote, to my
Like the
business.
like the address would be
Yes.
not numbered. Yeah. I like that. Great. She thanks you for that, and then holds up her black glove and says, "Well, I'm sure you know where to find me." You do know where to find her. You don't know who this woman is necessarily. I guess you can make a knowledge check, intuition, but no roll required. A single black glove would clearly mean she's an employee of or somehow related to the entertainment district location called Grohl's Hole, which is kind of like the biggest, most important place in the entertainment district. You got a tier 2. Let me check my notes. Here we go. You know that with a tier 2 that I just want to check something, make sure I don't have a contradiction in my notes. Yes. You know that the owner of Grohl's Hole is one Chester Minos, of House Minos. He is clearly not this person because he's a man. This woman is probably somewhat related to him, as one, she is a Minotaur. So maybe she's a Minos. Maybe she has a different last name if she's not, if line is being passed down the family, down the the like female line. So hard to say,
Yes.
but definitely.
This person has some relation to Chester Minos in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Very good. Very good. Well, you have my where to find me, and I'm sure I can relocate you. I'll be expecting a shipment soon. In that, come to a conclusion that working with me would be the right call. Anyway, I'll stand up, I'll pocket the vial, and I will say, I'll tip my mask, I guess, like bow my horn, and see myself out.
She'll try to, as you start to get up, she'll say, just don't be trying to make your own copies of that, if you would. That would not be taken kindly to.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Is Bernard telling the truth in this moment?
in this very strange. In this moment, I definitely want more of this substance, so I think I would be being as I would definitely be willing to not make it if I can get more and make money off this. But I'm curious. Curiosity killed the cat or killed me in this
You were
situation.
walking out of this room thinking, I'm going to go home and make more of this, and then she told you.
No,
Okay, then,
I was walking here to get to see what this is.
Yeah.
Back of my head, I kind of am like, well, can I reverse engineer this?
Yeah,
But
I'll say no roll.
that was not the
I'll say no roll
intention.
required. Then she is a little worried, but isn't gonna push you on it.
Drop the Valdrain name, like they know where to find me.
Sure. Yeah, and you have your home address or work address.
She's gonna talk to Celeste and be like, "Who the fuck is that?" She's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is that person?"
All right. Moving on. Tommy, you said you had 2 conversations.
Speed run. We
I'm
can
actually going to go let him out because he just came in my room. So I'll be
Yeah,
back.
yeah, go for it. Speed run, aka we don't even really need to roleplay the air elemental one. I just want to know about the water tower, and then I really want to talk to the swan. The black swan was the one who like faked their steps around me, right?
Yeah, just roll me a presence check. That'll just get the vibes of the conversation if you're able to get anything useful.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you have a skill that you think might be useful for intriguing this woman's attention, I think you could add that.
Let me look at my.
You know a little bit about her.
Where are my skills in here? Am I stupid? Are you looking for interpersonal ones like persuade and
Not
shit? Or are you
necessarily. It could be a
looking for, like,
knowledge one.
cult?
It could be a lore one. It could be interpersonal. Whatever you. What do you
I got a
I'm
lot.
here to bargain.
I got criminal underworld, culture,
think?
history.
You got
magic,
you got to
reverse
tell
society.
me what you want to use. You got two. You got 2
Oh.
skills. You get to guess 2 skills that will be useful, and I'll tell you yes or no, and then that's it. I know this isn't in the rules. I'm making it up right now because I think it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, persuade for 1, just because it's a chess, and then in terms of like actual, you said she's an air elementalist, right? Was that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull on the magic part, but magic, history, and persuasion in some.
Yeah,
Maybe we can throw out
I
persuasion, 'cause it's
think with
speeding.
those skills, and that you picked those skills, and that's the vibe you're going with the conversation. Go ahead and roll me presence with a skill with an edge.
Ed skilled roll. Tier 3.
Great. Yeah, you are a noble woman. You know how to comfortably talk to people and get them talking. You begin a conversation with Poppy. What? That's in the wrong spot, but that's fine. I'll move this down here. You find out that she thinks it is likely some kind of water or air tower, right? Like y'all have the fire tower in Obsidia. She thinks this is a water or air tower that is literally flying or floating around. Her running theory is if the tower was built on a mobile font of power that's like floating through the air or flying through or like floating in the water or moving through the water, then it stands to reason that the tower would move about as well. She is very interested in getting actual like eyewitness information, and through your conversation you find out that she would actually pay well for a truthful report. She has magic items that aren't of historical significance that she could trade for a well-written report and a post-visit interview with the report's author. So she says that if you can find someone she gets the vibe you're noble. Like she's like, oh, if you could like find someone to do that, like would super appreciate it and would be able to pay them. So like she doesn't realize you're an adventurer probably or like capable of adventuring, but she thinks like, oh, you might have contacts and you're interested in this stuff. Like maybe you could find a scholar to go do a trip for me. So quest
in my
unlocked.
mind, right. And in my mind, Karina's like, oh, maybe we compare whatever boat quest my rival gives with this and do 2 for 1. But that's just longer down the line. Okay, and then I actually want to go find the black swan, who I can't even identify because I'm blind right now.
Black Swan is somewhere. I definitely moved them earlier.
We'll just say I find them. I mean, I don't need to.
Yeah. While you look for them, we're gonna skip back to the upstairs boyos.
Alex, I have some mechanic questions.
Sure.
My Dandelites have 2 might. Can they make a very loud noise like banging on a door?
Yeah.
Can they push someone off a balcony?
if their stability is low enough. Are you trying to kill somebody?
No, I'm sure they'd be fine.
They
Basically,
might not be
distract-
fine.
Which door did Vit pick, by the way? Just
Alright, they may have 1 health.
clarify.
What was that?
He picked this door. The one, so neither of these 2 doors. It was a 50-50 between
The middle against the outer wall, then. Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious. We have a lot of doors to choose from.
Yeah, so it was definitely one on the north side. There's 4 north side doors, and it is the second from the left, aka the third from the right.
Is it the one with the guard in front
No.
of it? Fuck. Okay. Which one?
But these guards are patrolling around, so we can.
Is it around the
Yeah.
corner? Oh, there's another door. I see.
That one.
Miss Bubbles is going here, and as people like linger, like she's kind of like walking around, kind of doing laps, just. But yeah, she'll like stop here and like pull out a mirror and like, or like a hand mirror and kind of like look at her mask and stuff. Yeah, these guards are occasionally just like patrolling around, or if if it sounds like someone has like drank too much in the bathroom, they might go take a look at that. Like, they're clearly here to make sure like no one is accosted in the bathroom and no one is breaking into these rooms. But they're
Which is the bathroom?
about-
These are the bathrooms?
yeah, these are the privies.
Oh, okay.
Like even if you're looking around, like it looks like you're looking at all the doors. This guard would even like point. This guard here would like point to that door and be like, "Privy's in there."
Okay. I'm just watching what Rick's gonna do. I'm like, I don't even understand.
Having looked at the situation, I'm gonna go over to Vit. I'm gonna whisper to him, go make a mess on the other side of that hallway, right? About 30 seconds.
Go make a mess, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other side of the hallway. And surely you aren't going to go the correct direction. Nope, he's going the
Tommy, I
wrong
will also mention Black Swan is not in the main room right now.
Wait, where did
Oh.
you point me, El?
Well, your sister went around this corner,
Yeah.
so go handle anything on the other side. I'm not actually moving my character, I'm just looking
Yeah.
around the corner.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do that? Okay, yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
can go to the other side.
Alex, are you telling me they're on the 2nd level? Because I
They're
can't see
not on
anything
the second level. They're on the first level.
Okay.
As those 2 people move past me, I'm going to run into them, Alex.
Oh,
But you
okay.
just drag past me.
Yeah.
I'm going to stumble and crash into them and fall to the floor.
Great. Give me a agility or presence, and if you have
I'll gladly take a
if you have
jump.
any skill that you think is relevant, you can haggle.
I want to do the opposite of sneak. So can I take sneak?
No.
Reverse sneak?
That's not how that works.
Damn, unfortunate.
You cannot use your skills and how good you are at being quiet to be loud.
I mean, are you sure?
Yes.
Strategy, perhaps? That's the only thing I would have.
That seems like a stretch.
Okay, we'll just roll it then.
Because this was not planned. This was you saw an excellent idea in the moment and went for it.
I saw an excellent opportunity as they were moving
Yeah.
past me.
Alright, I'm just trying to find a perk because I
I'm
think
trying
I
to
have
think
like
if I have anything
mage
here that
hand or
could help.
whatever.
Track doesn't help.
I think you guys said to know.
Search. What would I need for like the moment to like see the moment to crash into him? That would be the only thing that would even be helpful here, right?
Or even just like if you had like
Strategy.
acrobatics or like performance, that would work. Like
Acrobatics,
selling.
even skill.
I don't know. Like being a soccer player selling the like injury, right? Like
Yeah, no, we're just gonna run into them. No bane, no edge. We roll the dice.
Hero token. Use your token,
We're
bro.
using a hero token.
Okay.
there is no acrobatics.
Tier 2. We'll take the tier 2. You know what? No, it's not intrigue skill. Doesn't work. Never mind. I will take the tier 2. Accept result. -1 hero token. And we all clutter to the floor.
Okay, yeah, the guard will rush over, try to help people up, and the tier 2, I
And-
think they.
And Miss Bubbles is my ally for purposes of whatever happens next.
Okay. Yeah, I think on a tier 2, one of them thinks it's on purpose that you did this, and one of them thinks it's an accident. So one of them is like,
Perfect. I
"Hey,
wanna
what the
start an
hell?" And the
argument.
other one's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And yeah, you start an argument. Great, and the guard is then now trying to like
The guards try to mediate.
help you up.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna do. I have this supernatural perk called Arcane Trick.
Okay.
What does it do?
I'm going to, until the start of your next turn, a part of your body shoots a shower of harmless, noisy sparks that light up each square adjacent to you.
Wait,
So
that's good.
my hand, I'm gonna scream, my hand's on fire, my hand's on fire, help me, to the guard.
You're,
Perhaps be on the
you're
other side of the garden.
screaming this?
Yeah,
You're screaming
like,
a sentence
how?
with fire in it in a crowded building? Just confirming.
Well, obviously my hand really hurts. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. In that case, yeah, the guard will definitely rush over and begin trying to assist. This other guard also rushed. Oh, geez, they just sprinted down the
no.
stairs. Oh my god, I forgot you're not allowed to. You have to use the arrow keys to move. Yeah. So these two guards
to
this
move
way
them
are here. Give me. Oh, they're flanking you now. Give me a presence roll. And if you lie, I'll or some kind of act. Or,
You don't have lie. I only have gamble.
Send your hero token, bro.
I don't know if I need to send my hero token. I mean, I'm not really like.
Worst case, they throw you out because they're like, "You fucking, you're making a commotion. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna take the tier 1, but I am gonna I'm gonna like you decide based on this, Alex. But I'm gonna lean into like being a child. So I'll be like, I drank something and now it really hurts and I don't know what happened.
so this guard,
I want to go home.
one of them thinks something is going on, so they're gonna like head nod to the other one to like go look around, and so this guard is gonna start looking around. The waiter, this guard's gonna say to the waiter, "Can you help them get to the front door, please?" And they'll say, "Oh, yes, of course," and they're gonna guide you. And then this guard is, oh, you just fell down. It's fine. Also going to look around. So you have aroused their suspicion, and they are now actively looking
Okay.
around. Which is not going to be great for Biss Bubbles. I feel like she had pretty good odds on this, and now she has not so good odds on this. The question is, can she pick a lock, get in, shut the door before this guard is noticing? There's an excellent distraction on one
Whoa,
side.
hang on,
Yep.
hang on. I guess the question I would ask is, does she notice the guards are coming? Because it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing. She might be like, really focused trying to get that lockpick. Heard you yelling, is like, oh, my distraction is here. So we don't know yet.
sure, but I told her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on. Counterpoint though. Does she take the advantage of the nonsense situation
Yes.
on the left-hand side
Yeah.
to just go inside?
Yeah, so she has to pick the lock first is the problem. So it's about the speed of her picking the lock. I think she had probably like if there were no guards around, no distractions around, probably like a 80% chance of this going on. I think L bumps it up to like 90, 95, like easy. And I think Krishna drops it down to like probably back down to an 80. They got tier 1. You
All right.
call it 75. So I'm just going to roll.
So you said tier 1.
It's an edge.
If it's a power roll,
Clock
which
and
this
then
is just
skill.
luck.
Nope. No. If she's picking the lock though.
Fine.
come
I
on.
will bump it to an 80 thanks to your mechanical ability. So she
So,
needs an 8
Anything
or higher.
1 to 80.
Or sorry, an 8 or lower on the D10 roll. Does this even work?
Power roll.
It's not power roll. It's just a straight up.
Okay, she's
That is a
there.
4. So she's able to slip in to this locked room, shut the door, and start doing her thing. But these guards are now on alert. He's going to come over here and see that there's, interestingly enough, shenanigans happening in an otherwise quiet party. And he's going to come talk to this guard, and he'll take a step. Oh, geez, I just teleported downstairs. They're going to take a step back and start having a conversation about it. Leave y'all to it. And then he's going to start kind of patrolling around again.
Oh, I found the black swan, by the
Not
way.
to check the
Oh,
bathrooms.
I'm in the
Yeah.
room.
So
I'm in the
there's
room,
a
I think.
lot of just stuff happening here. Rick, are you trying to elongate this as long as possible, or just trying to be more believable if you had to pick between the two?
I will pick believable.
Okay.
If the other guy escalates, I'll escalate.
I
to,
think
prolong the situation.
this
Otherwise,
guy-
if he backs down, we'll be
this
down.
guy's trying to save face and wants to end this as soon as possible. He's just trying to look for an apology. So you think you could just
You know what?
end
We're
it.
gonna go the other direction with it. We're gonna like, we're gonna slap him on the shoulder and be like, nah, it's my bad, my bad, my bad. We'll go downstairs. We get a drink. Yeah.
I think with that, then that becomes a believable tale. They accept it. They'll turn the guard, say, apologies, and they'll nod. Yes, the three of you can head downstairs for a drink.
Perfect. Teleport me downstairs to wherever they're going, Alex. So I don't have to navigate all those, please.
I will literally teleport. Oh, not alt. All right. You know what? We'll put you in the room with all the drinks. I don't think y'all have been there yet. Oh, the game is freaking out on me. If I can't get a second, we'll just bail. I might teleport you on the roof. Nope, you're still on floor 2. Wow.
I best say I'm pretty sure I'm on floor 2.
Yeah, hold on.
Given I can still see the balcony.
Yep. There we go. And then.
Nope, I'm still. Nope. Wait, where the fuck?
I see you
am
on one now.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Nope. Where?
All right,
Okay.
we've done it. I've successfully put you in the room with the drinks. Just took a lot longer than I thought it would. Tommy,
Yes.
you have been on the search.
I head into the side room and I look all the way down. Do I see Fit here, or is this happening like a
that different timelines? I think
okay.
you've
And I go over.
actually no.
I
I
see
think
a
Vit is being escorted past you in the like. It took you a while to find this person. So
Yeah. And
So,
I'm like this.
as we go by,
Yeah.
wait, before we do it, I'm just gonna say, okay, thank you. This is my guardian. I'll be okay from here to the waiter.
Yes, of course. And
Thank you.
heads to go like take orders for people and
Fit, what are you doing? I need to. What's up?
I'll stay out of your way. I just need you to bail me out. Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy. Behave yourself, Fit, and I'll start walking.
Sure. Yeah.
all right.
And when Alex, when I get this close, what does the Black Swan do? Like, do they freak out, or are they like, oh?
I don't think they've noticed you yet. They seem extremely excited about the conversation they're having with this goblin man.
I like walk slowly, like I'm trying to get enough. But when I'm this close, can you give me like a full physical description of the Black Swan?
Sure.
What I see?
The Black Swan, full mask of black feathers and a beak, wearing an all black outfit, something between a suit and robes that hasn't been fashionable in a long time. That is your brother, Mick and Valdrin. Not a doubt in your mind when you get this close. The way he's talking,
and
the way he's moving.
I understand that he knows it's me as well. Like
almost.
You said like he was
Almost,
like,
he either knows it's you or is worried it's you. Was the vibe you got when he was
Yeah.
walking by? And I think that about at this moment he kind of notices you, and then like takes a breath for a moment, and then just like keeps talking to the goblin, who like turns to look to see what's up, and then if you don't react, he's just gonna turn back and continue the conversation.
I'm gonna step up to here and just like listen. What are they talking about? Like I'm not like trying to like, hey guys, what's up? I'm just like getting close. What do I hear them talking about?
He is talking about the matches that this goblin man clearly attends and likes, and he's explaining like all the new opportunities they could have, and think about the different crowds that would come in, the different people who'd be gambling, the show matches they could put together if they can get, either the yellow canaries in or the blue buffalo in, like, and so this guy's like, the goblin's kind of interested, and then turns and says, yeah, you, what do you think? You think nighttime arena fights would be a thing? And you see this guy like, it looks at you, looks extremely nervous, and but then like puts on a face of like, yeah, I'm happy here.
And then I'm gonna like turn around and grab 2 drinks from the waiter's tray,
Sure.
and I'm gonna be like, I think these are for you, my friend, and I'll like, tap him on the shoulder and be like, go have fun. I basically tell him I want to talk to the Black Swan without.
Sure. So this goblin man asks you a question, you just hand them drinks and walk away.
Yeah, I'm like, here, enjoy this, enjoy the party. I don't even really want to get engrossed with conversation
Sure.
with him.
Kind
of trying to power play him a little bit, but more like, hey, I need to talk to this
Hey,
person.
lady, I asked you a question.
Nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime arena fights. What do you think of them? Never been done before.
I think they would be grand, my friend. Now, please.
All right. Thanks for your time. Well, that's one random passerby. She seems well enough dressed. Probably has cash. So yeah. Let's keep talking. Black Swan was it? Yes. Black Swan is my mask, and they keep chatting. We're able to get away from that conversation. Eventually, he will catch up with you. But anyone doing anything in the meantime?
I have like a very basic thing.
Sure.
We don't even have to RP it. I just want to talk to the Falcon about katanas.
She is dancing with another woman, but then like seeing this person like clearly like on the wings, but not trying to dance. She'll like turn and then like finish up the song. We'll switch the song, and then flag down a waiter for a drink and then come talk to you, and like she kind of motions to you like, hey, let's like move off the dance floor. Can I help you?
Yeah, please. I know it's kind of gauche to talk about people's actual identities, but I know you use a weapon I'm very curious about, and I was wondering if you could. Well, I would like to know about like how it's used and sort of the forms, but also, you know, the craftsmanship that goes into making them, because well, I could explain it after, but just, you know, you seem like an expert.
She like wasn't interested at first as you started talking, like, yeah, you are right, like why do we have to, and then when you said the word craftsmanship, her whole demeanor shifted, and she immediately starts going into and a kind of like excited explanation, but there's very little detail you get. You learn a lot about the time, you learn a lot about like the patience, about the focus, about the importance of doing every step one at a time, about tradition, all this stuff. She hasn't told you shit about how you'd actually make a katana, and you can tell this is someone who, one, is genuinely passionate about their craft, and she's definitely someone who does the craft. She's not just a wielder of this, but also is clearly keeping what is probably a family secret, which would explain why there are so few wielders.
So this is actually really funny. Hey, Frank.
I'm sitting there talking to myself.
Oh no.
Oh, yikes. Alex, because of the way my summons work, and I think Vit probably knows at least that much, I don't actually care about how she makes a katana specifically. I care about the sentiment associated with making a katana.
Yeah.
I want to know about the sentiment and how she feels at her time. And I think I can roll if you want, but I think like drawing her into the conversation about sort of the, yeah, I mean, I don't really have a better way of putting it, but like the sentiment or kind of the values associated, right? Like that kind of stuff. Like I'll make it very clear that I actually am not a blacksmith. I have no interest in your family secret. But like,
so I can't let you roll because she's so hype. That's like exactly her vibe. And so yeah, she will talk to you. She will like pause at a certain moment, be like once you mention that like you're not a smith, she'll say, "Are you starting barracks soon and trying to pick your weapons, or I see you're not wielding anything?" And I think pupil is the name I've heard going around. You just about going to barracks soon, or?
I'm actually a student. Yeah, I mean maybe, but mostly I'm really a gladiator aficionado, and I really think you know, when I saw the weapon, just there was a sort of a discipline and set of values associated with it that really spoke to me that I think is really missing from the arenas right now, and I was wondering if there's a different approach that could really yeah,
I do.
Well, you know,
there is a bit of a sentiment of, how do I put this, honor and purpose and protection. So the arena is more of, yes, of course it's a place people like to practice, but it's a bit too showy, performative. That's why it's rare to see a blade like this in a place like that. If you are to have the time and are interested, you should try to visit Utoria Village at some point, and the people there might be more willing to show you a demonstration of the blade. But an arena is not going to be the best place. But the training dojos in Utoria Village are, bar none, if you're looking to train for purpose and not show.
Yeah, certainly. That sounds very. Would you mind giving me a reference so I'm not just going in?
Sure. And she will flag down a waiter to grab like a piece of paper and a quill, and she'll just write a quick note, saying, "Hey," she says, "Sorry, what's your actual name?"
Oh, I'm Vit.
She says, "Vit, nice to meet you. I'm I think players know, but I already forgot. Utori."
Imamura Yutori.
Yeah.
So you want my name
Yeah,
or
so
yours?
she'll she says, "I'm Imamura. It's a pleasure to meet you. But here, take this, and you can see it's basically a signed note saying like, yeah, like this person seems very interested in the blade and the history, and please, if he shows up, give him a tour of the dojos, and whatever else you're comfortable with." And there's a specific name, which I'm not going to give you right now, but is written on there. So you have basically a signed note of like, hey, this kid's cool, give him a tour. Yeah.
And then I'll also ask her for like I'm trying to think of like the word, but like I intend to do some experiments, like katana related experiments. I'm not sure exactly how much I'd be willing to tell her about what I'm doing, but sort of like a contact card for her where it's like, hey, look, I'm working on this thing and you might be interested in when it's done. I know you're not someone I could just walk in and say hi to, like you're from the founding families. Do you have like I guess like a token, like an invitation, like a sort of, hey, this person has the right to see me?
She. That's an interesting question. Yeah, now I'll have you make a roll. Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
This presence?
Or
Okay.
presence roll, yeah.
I save my token. Miss Bubbles, I don't care about you.
Right.
Okay, I'm setting my token. Wait, what?
It just
It
barely
rolled
made
it.
it. It was like a last second turn.
Hell? Okay, I'll accept a tier 2. I mean, shit, we're friends. We're vibing about katanas.
You are in fact vibing. She says, if you what was your last name that?
Yetlanir.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes things easier. Yeah, if you I will tell. Hold on. Alex has to think about a fact of the world real quick. She says, "I'm not sure how long I will be in the city. I spend my time here and in Utori Village, and I am kind of figuring out my way and what I'll be doing now that I'm done with barracks. So you can ask about here in some of the Utori holdings, or if I'm not here, I'll be in the village. But I'll leave word here and at home that if one of your name comes asking and I'm around, that please come get me." And yeah, more than happy to share more stories. And wait, your sister, is she? How's she doing?
I'm sure she's fine. I mean, we don't get to talk as much as I'd like. I live separately.
What?
I'm an apprentice right now.
Oh, excellent. So not. Well, okay. Is she? When was the last time you saw her? Or could you look? Could you introduce me? I guess is the question.
Yeah, definitely. Are you too close? Or, well, I guess that's a stupid question, but are you, like, were you in the same barracks thing? Or, like, how do you know her?
No, I haven't met her. I have, she's friends of friends. I have seen her. I have...
Is she blushing at this point?
She is clearly interested in your sister and has not actually gotten a chance to, like, introduce herself.
I have negative one intuition. She's gonna have to explain it to me.
Yeah, so she just asked for an introduction at this point.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean, next time I see her, I mean, she's yeah.
Vit the matchmaker.
Great,
Just sees,
great,
you know.
great. Well, great. So yeah, I'm gonna go dance for a bit, but it was great meeting you, and hopefully you'll get a chance to meet your sister.
Yeah, great. Thank you, and I'll be sure to show you what I'm working on when I have something to show.
Gives a smile and heads back out to the dance floor.
All right. We don't have to do this RP, Alex. This was actually really fun. I'm glad we did this RP, but I'm just going to accost Violet for an autograph.
Yeah, I think no role required. It's the Slicer and Violet have been dancing together, and the two of them are like going almost like you can go like double speed almost to some of these dances, and they're clearly trying to like out athletics each other, and they're about the same height, and so they're like kind of dueling in a way here, which is like you kind of have to stop and watch for a bit. It's pretty rad, but then when they like stop to get a drink, they're more than happy to like, oh, you saw my moves out there? Absolutely. Like you got like the luckiest timing where there's no convincing needed. But they go and head out to grab drinks and keep chatting. So you
Sounds
can
great.
you can
Then I'll
add that
just
to your
be like-
autograph book.
Fuck yes.
It's like a I have a picture like the Pokemon badge thing from the anime. He opens it up and it's like, one more in, one more
I
autograph.
got it
catch
to the
them all,
post,
gotta catch
too.
them all.
Exactly. All right,
Okay.
who's next? Frank or Al?
Look, Frank has gone a minute, but I have things.
I'll protect my sister after I almost sabotaged her.
I'm not even sure what I can do from this point. I've been trying to think about it. First off, can I get a description of the Psyche who is dancing with or near the Crimson Viper?
Sure, but that's a good point. I have not preceded time, or I've not let time go. So,
Oh yeah.
at this point, a few things would happen. One, is because we even switched songs. A few other people have gotten to dance with the tiger. One being our friend. I'm just gonna teleport them because I'm lazy. Miss Ruby has gotten to dance with the tiger.
Okay.
And that.
What's the vibe,
seemed-
Alex? I'm looking. I need to know how my cousin's doing.
She's crushing it. But unfortunately,
hell yeah.
so did the sun. Or fortunately, I don't know. But there's a few dances in between, but you catch that this dance goes incredibly well. You also notice that at some point, like as the tiger is getting drinks, the Psyche is introduced to the tiger specifically by one. God, what order is this in? It's alphabetical? Yes. We're just gonna try this. The spade actually comes over and introduces Psyche to the tiger, and they dance. Elle, I think by the time you see the Crimson Viper, yeah, Psyche was talking with them for a moment, but they seem to meet in the moment you were looking over. But what you do notice is the Crimson Viper is spending quite a bit of time talking to the Muse, and then yeah, they're like, oh, put them over here. They're chatting and clearly know one another. The Muse, I don't think you got a description of them.
We got a description of the Muse.
Oh.
Where's the rogue?
The rogue is about. But yeah, I think they would be. Are they still? I think they came downstairs. If I can't find them quick, I'll switch it. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
We were there, so.
Yeah. No, the rogue is upstairs, watching the dance floor.
In that case, I will exit the ale room, having had drinks with these two folks.
Yeah, so I think you'll have witnessed like the Crimson Viper briefly being introduced to Psyche. Spade comes over, takes Psyche to the tiger. They get introduced. Spade walks away as the tiger and Psyche start dancing.
Description of the Psyche.
Sure. Psyche. She doesn't even get a the. She's a woman, blonde hair, violet eyes, butterfly-shaped mask covering the top half of her face, made of pink and purple cloth sprinkled with diamonds. Base white gown over the top of that dress, flowing pink purple sheer fabric, decked in both diamond and purple quartz jewelry. She's probably in her early to mid-20s.
Players, I have a question.
Yes.
What's up?
Do you guys think of anything I can do to help Miss Bubbles? Because I can't at this point,
Nothing like.
unless I light the building on fire or something.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think you like Vit bowed out. I think you can bow out and like hope she has it. I don't think you need to not bow out, like go do something else. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to.
Yeah.
I hope she had planned about some way to get out of the room after she
Oh, yeah.
got them. I mean, that's a fairly
It's a
minimal.
window, hopefully, maybe. I don't know how big the building
There's
is.
also the most elite guard in the entire city outside all sides of the building.
Yeah, I don't think that's the vibe. I think she needs to go out back out the front door. It's just more like. She only asked about a distraction to get in, so I'm assuming she has a plan.
Right, exactly. Like I think you can, if you're curious about any sort of information from literally any other, like
Okay,
you can
well
start.
then I'm going to go talk to the Poppy. And I will introduce myself in Elvish with the traditional Elvish greetings that apply.
Oh, she is delighted. It's one of those people who's like, "Oh, you're speaking my language. Like, how lovely." And so she asks like what, for your name and your mask and like where you learned Elvish.
Yep. And I'll comment that I don't get to practice as much as I would like to. And I was informed that she does work at the Library of Obsidia and was curious about the library and its history.
She asks
And the
she
things
asks
it's-
what you want to know. There's too many things to tell.
I agree. Could you maybe make time for me a little later? I have so many questions, and this isn't really the right venue.
She seems a little like hemming hawing, like, but give me a presence roll. I think you're gonna need a tier 3, otherwise she will kind of press you for what you want to know. I guess before you roll, she's perhaps what specifically. I can't make time to tell you the full history, but and also there's always dangers about knowledge. So if you can give me a bit more direction, perhaps it'll be easier to find time for you. You also know that like getting time in the library is extremely difficult these days.
The history of Obsidia in general and the Tower of Enchantment in particular.
You're a mage, or?
No, but history and lore are my hobbies, you might say, after a fashion.
Okay, now
Finding
make your
information.
Now make your presence roll. Tier 1's bad. Tier 2 is there's gonna be a way, and tier 3 is you've got it.
Senadel, you got this, bro.
It's that easy.
Yeah,
I have -1
you're
presence.
speaking it. You're literally speaking her language. You clearly some kind of scholar. If you just like, yeah, I picked up Elvish for fun. Like, you're not messing around. So she clearly takes a liking to you, and says, if you could give me your name, I'll make sure that someone at the front desk has. If you show up, that you can either get in right away if there's a time available, or that you can set up time there. But
I will hand her my business card and say,
lovely.
here you are. And if you need anything found, just let me know.
I do have one particularly. She like sighs because she's about to say a word that she shouldn't. She just doesn't add the word. Just says colleague. She says particularly pause colleague, who has been on and on about something that they could probably use help with. So maybe I will. Are you good at sort of lost leads and missing persons?
One might say it's my specialty of late.
Well, then maybe I'll have to send Ray your way.
will thank her for her time. And
She'll give a like
Head
the most
upstairs.
like polite thank you goodbye in Elvish that you can pull off, which takes like a solid like 30 seconds to say. And then she will
you know what?
yeah.
We're gonna try it in ancient Elvish.
You have 2 Elvish languages?
I have 3 Elvish
3
languages, in fact.
The Elvish god.
I think she will cock ahead and maybe and not actually know that, but the person next to her will be like, "Oh, interesting," and like start a conversation there, and she'll just kind of step back. And you see when she doesn't actually step on the ground, she steps like an inch off the ground and is just levitating, and watching you two talk in ancient Elvish.
I love the practice. Don't get enough practice.
So it's lovely to hear more people saying it. Your pronunciation's quite good. Otherwise, I'd be correcting you. But
If you have any corrections, I'd be happy to hear them. I don't just get to speak it very often with other people.
how did you?
It's-
Who taught you?
It's a long story that probably isn't the right place for, if you don't mind.
And you're giving the vibe like I'm uncomfortable sharing this. Is the vibe you're?
Yes.
Then they'll say, of course, I didn't mean to pry. But lovely to see you practicing. If you'd like, we end the conversation. At this point, Poppy's gone. It's like I'm gonna get a drink. The River's like, would you like to dance? Or time to yourself.
No, thank you. I have a couple more people to see about, if you don't mind.
Of course. And they will head out into the dance floor.
I will slink back upstairs.
Sure.
Also, eventually.
Frank, any
But Nard,
objectives in this masquerade?
I can't really think of anything right now.
That's fine.
Is there something Does anyone have any thoughts?
I got nothing. It's just more if you don't have anything you're personally interested in, I can go, and then probably I'm guessing something will happen.
Yeah,
I don't really have anything.
Yeah, that's chill. If you're just like feasting and kind of like keeping an ear out, keeping an eye out, I think at one point you would pick up on the jester and the oak are talking, and you're kind of like in the shadow, and they don't notice you, and you hear the jester saying to the oak, "How could you invite 3 Yethlanirs and an Owlbridge?" She looks around, doesn't see you. "Our family is never going to have a council seat if the other minor houses remain important." And the oak says, "Sorry, mother. They're my friends." It's just you have to think about. You can spend time with your friends. You can play your games when it's time to play games, but when you can't just be inviting them to these things. Sorry, mother. All right, come. We'll go perform another song. All right. And they both head up onto the stage and perform a bit.
Everyone write that down.
El's the notes master.
oh, we wouldn't write the notes. It's not as bad as last time, though. Well, I mean,
That's not him. He thinks I'm a Yethlaneer. Her. Wait. I am the 3rd Yethlaneer, right?
You are
What
the
was
third
the other?
Yethlaneer.
What was the other house?
Oak?
It was 3 up near an oak.
Owlbridge.
Owlbridge.
Yeah.
Who's the Owlbridge?
the
Owl.
owl.
The owl is in fact the
owl.
Owlbridge.
That makes sense.
Yeah. For reference, what she's referring to is one of the council seats is held by House Albrecht, who is a minor house. The reminder difference between so minor house can mean a few different things, but what it often means is a house that was not a founding house and either has or had a council seat in history. So House Albrecht is a minor house that currently has a seat. The other minor houses being House Wegba, House Ajasi. Then the major houses are Waterlily, Bakantra, Utori, Warnwillow, Valdrain. Darbin is a minor house that is not in power. Case in point, that conversation, they don't currently have a seat. Yethlanier is a minor house with a seat. Minos is a major. Emberlight is major. Lantry is major. So there are 13 council seats, not including the 14th for the regent. Oh, and the one I missed is Stonebreaker is a minor house.
Okay.
Nice.
I believe I have my goal.
Okay.
I need a seat on the council. I need
Oh
to be a
my
minor
God.
house.
That's your major goal.
That
or
is
whatever
that
it's
is a
called.
that is a pretty rad major goal, honestly. You gotta remind me to write that down. Karina, I think eventually the Green Gladiator will go get some drinks and
And I wanted to like loosely just take a walk this way and like going down this.
Sure.
Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
but
Is there a path back here? Or is
yeah,
the
that leads to the
buggy?
privy.
Just like a small walk and be like, brother, what is going on here?
Okay. Promise not to tell mom.
Nod.
Oh, alright, that was easier than I thought. I have. I'm here to talk to the goblin I was just talking to, Bopolo Popo. He's an arena regular, and I think he'd be interested in something my friends and I are putting together. There's also Chisa Meltwater, who is the Blue Buffaloes coach, so I want to talk to him. But like I said, my friends and I are working on something, and I think they can help. So
What are you putting together? Are you going behind our family? What are you doing?
no. Look, mom doesn't need me for anything anyways. I was trained to be an enforcer, trained to be a fighter. We don't fight anything. We do everything with subterfuge. You're the Reaper now apparently, so you can fight. My friends who aren't purebloods, who can't go out in the day, really, really, really would like to start up an arena league. And I know it's never been done before, but maybe there's been a show match once a year or something, but for some reason there's never been a tradition of nighttime arena matches. We want to start a whole league. It's going to get a whole new audience of people in. Yes, the entertainment district will be annoyed because now people are there, they're in their arenas, but it's such a good opportunity. I just need to convince some of these more wealthy people to back it, and then I need some coaches to get their teams involved. We're gonna have our own
So you're
team.
trying to start an arena league.
Arena fighting at night?
Yeah.
It couldn't be done.
It sounds extremely simple when you're hearing it, but
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
actually, like, in character, you're like, wait, that is fucking weird. One, that you think that's a good idea, and two, like, I guess it could be done. Like, why not? But yeah, no one's ever
I'll
done
I'll
that.
take Merrick. One of my good friends absolutely loves everything surrounding arenas, and I think you should talk to him.
Okay. Wealthy
The
noble
promoter.
type, or
Street
more
urchin
like
type.
more like a carnival oddity, but his heart's in the right place.
okay, cool. Please don't tell mom, but thank you. I will.
You're good with me.
I'll do that.
Just don't tell mom I'm here. Oh wait, she knows. Never mind.
Yeah, I
Just,
figured you got-
enjoy the party.
I was worried mom might be here, and I was just gonna try to hide from Roach's heart, but I guess you got the Miss Valdrain invite.
I did. And we're both avians, and I'll chuckle.
Look,
funny.
birds of a feather or something.
True. Let me go introduce you to my friend.
Thanks.
He'll be as soon as you say the word arena, his eyes will light up. I promise you.
Okay. And he'll.
Where is Fit? I don't even know where Fit.
I'm just on the dance floor, but I don't need to be here. I'll probably come back here.
So you're gonna introduce your brother to this child.
Well, he's not a child. He's in outfit, isn't
He's
he?
the
Or is he
pupil.
in-
I'm still short.
Oh,
He's still like
How tall are you, Christian?
It's okay.
I can check your notes if you don't.
Probably like. I don't know if I wrote it down. in
That's
my
a good
notes.
question.
I think I'm like. I don't think I'm like really short or anything. I think I'm just really gangly. So
That's
like
what I thought. Yeah.
5'1", 5'2".
Yeah.
Merrick, this is Fit. This is my brother. Merrick, this is, and I'll let him.
He'll say Black Swan for tonight, but you can call me Merrick. So my sister here tells me you're quite the arena aficionado. Where are your pair of autographs, Vit?
That's a great question. I think they're in my pocket. Are you a fan?
More than a fan, I'd say. Really trying to become a competitor myself, if possible, but kind of a whole thing. My team has a lot of restrictions that wouldn't be conducive to the current leagues. They let's say he turns to Karina as like gives the like, how much does this kid know? Like,
Hey, I know. Don't worry. I know.
He knows everything. You can. You're
wait,
good,
is this
Merrick.
is this the one that was in the enchanting table?
Yes, he helped me create. He helped me imbue this. Like he's been to our
Okay.
house.
Yes, I'm
Mother
an
knows him.
apprentice enchanter.
Yes, you'll be. You can tell him everything.
Okay, be useful.
I'm also a junior detective.
He's also
Don't
an
forget a
assistant
doctor.
He's
A
an
doctor's assistant.
Doctor, yeah.
How do you have time for arena matches and all that?
That is my first love. I do that first.
Okay.
It's my first love.
This is a busy kid. All right. And you're starting barracks soon, or?
No, I don't do barracks.
All
But
right.
we don't talk around.
I'm an apprentice.
Yeah.
I do all these other jobs
That's
instead.
good stuff.
But tell him, Merrick. Tell him about your plan.
Yeah. So
It's very busy.
my friends are, let's just say, night owls. Wouldn't really want to be out and about in the day, and they want nothing more, and I want nothing more to start up our own team. So what we need is other teams that are willing to compete at night, and we need an audience. It's, everyone's out at the entertainment districts or sleeping. We would need to get some of the big spenders, get people to start wagering not at the gambling tables, but at the arena at night, which many of them might already be doing in the day. And we need some teams that would compete. It opens up a few different options for show animals that might want to be able to get in the ring, but yeah, there's just no precedent for it, really, is the problem. So most people just kind of say, why bother? There's enough fights happening in a day. Who can watch more?
No, I think there's a lot of ways we can make this work. And I mean, I could do some of them at player, Alex, but like Vit is smart. Vit loves this stuff. Like he could definitely. I think this is an area where you'd probably project competence.
Yeah.
But like one of the things I'd say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we could blackmail the Yellow Canaries into doing this.
You might be able to, but you don't know if the Yellow Canary. The problem is the Yellow Canaries might have you on their shit list for killing their creature.
They don't know it's us though.
Oh yes, they do, because y'all got sent out for a job to do a thing and then never showed up to report back.
They think it's a 13-year-old child.
Well, they know you're. Well, yeah, that's a good question. They don't know. They may not know you specifically, but there's definitely Bernard is connected to a failed job.
Bernard's taking the shit, wearing the shit as usual.
Hold on.
Because we run out of his shop. But
We had an
okay, so that's
agreement with
just like a side thing. But like, I have some. I'm a huge fan of some of the teams. I get to talk to them now and then, and I also do a lot of. I spend a lot of time betting and like doing the. Like running at the tables. So I might be able to talk to some people there about like, setting up shop for a night thing if you're able to. Do you have like an organizer in mind? Like, I mean, it sounds like you want to be a competitor, so.
I mean, to start, I was probably going to be coach and organizer and competitor if I have to.
No. You need like a oversight committee. What? Otherwise, no one's gonna do it.
Go on. So yeah,
I volunteer.
I think you've got enough jobs, Vit, but
No, I know a bunch of people. You know the club? I can talk to some of my friends there too if you want. And I'll tell them about war and like the club and like left wings.
I think. All right. Yeah. The other thing is,
Go ahead,
most
go
of us at least have. I don't have it yet, but kind of looks a little embarrassed like looking at Karina, but some of us also want to start learning magic as part of this. So eventually we want to have sort of caster fights, but yeah, those are kind of our two goals: is start an arena league and start learning magic, and then eventually combine the two.
Merrick, this is we're very busy. This isn't like a now thing, right? This is just in the future. Like we'll keep.
I mean, us, we have time. Well, I also
Okay.
I don't know,
I'm
I don't know
also
where
a
we got
student
the
of
name
magic.
Merrick. I had Micken in my notes. So,
Give you
Wait.
one guess where you got Merrick.
Who was Merrick?
I think What'd you say, Al?
I'll give you one guess where you
Yeah,
got
you
it from.
fucking tricked me. All right, we're switching to Micken because that's what I have in my notes.
Well, okay, Merrick. We have a Merrick, I swear, somewhere in this campaign.
I blame Al.
Okay, well, this is making. Wait, I also am learning magic.
Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe we can trade notes. I mean, you said you're enchanters. That's a good start. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep things moving again. Yeah, Karina, no rush, but I'm just kind of taking it one person at a time. That's why I'm here. I heard two people would be. I wasn't expecting two arena fighters too, so maybe I'll try to talk to them. But a coach and one of the biggest spenders in the wager boards had to talk to them.
And play up the night creatures. I feel like that's a very tantalizing option that the day fights don't get to.
Yeah, I don't have a good in with the yellow canaries, but I might try to talk to them.
Wait. Also, maybe you can make the rules about who can compete less strict, so maybe I can be a gladiator?
Player, I'm trying to remember what the limitations are. I guess it's like you need a team that like gets approved or something. I'm trying to think why.
I think
we can't
baseline you
randos.
need to be in barracks. Like the people had to have gone through barracks because
No, because
like-
there's foreigners who compete.
sorry, or like that kind of qualification, right? And it's like you
Sure.
have to like some that
I
or like
guess you need to like prove your.
sponsored or something.
I mean, maybe it's all seemed like you just show up and like take a test, like show like they hand you a
Right.
test weapon and they say, "Hey, go fight that dummy. Now go fight that person. Yeah, you're competent. Come on in." So if you roll up with nothing, that's fine. But so I think the restrictions are relatively loose. And then maybe the magic stuff is pretty tied down, where it's like we can't have people like cast a fire bolt and it turns into a fireball and incinerates half the arena. So like I think the magic limitations are probably very controlled, but if you're just an average fighter, they just need to make sure like you're not here to just like throw a fight slash like get yourself killed. Like you have to at least be able to like know some kind of fighting style.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine. I mean, tell me if this like vibes with what
Sure.
you were thinking. But I imagine like there's probably like open leagues, like open recruitments, where there's sort of like people just kind of like queue up, for lack of a better term, and get in fights, and they're not like part of an organized team, and like teams like headhunt, right? Like they look for talent, and they like.
My gut would be,
Right, yeah.
those would be there wouldn't be anyone watching on those days. Those would be like you show up, arena's empty except for like coaches and the people like trying out.
I mean,
Because I worry that
I feel like
you go.
yeah. No, you go.
It's more of like a we don't necessarily want people like dying in here, so we can't have and we don't want people like watching random rookies like kill each other. And also they do build, it's kind of like wrestling, like they'll build up like, especially the blue buffaloes, like they want to build up hype
narrative.
so it's like they want to have the first introduction of some of the fighters be like a big deal.
I feel like it could go both ways. Like I feel like there's definitely, and maybe they have actual facilities where that happens instead of at
Sure.
the arena. But I feel like at the arena, like open day kind of thing makes a lot of sense to me. Like obviously there'll be restrictions so people aren't dying, but like the because the idea of like a no name getting discovered, I think is like a really that's a good way to do it. And the idea that enthusiasts like Vit probably is one of them would like go and watch like the
Sure.
the dark horses too.
Yeah.
like holy
like-
shit, I was his like first fan.
I was his fan like
yeah.
way back in the day. Like I feel like that's like a good vibe. But
yeah, I think maybe what makes the most sense is they've just been doing, which fits like the conversation you're having, is like they've maybe been doing fewer and fewer of those, where it used to feel like they would have
Sure.
one of those once a month, and now it's like a few times a year. So it seems like maybe the current teams are happy with their rosters and just aren't calling for open fights as much. And so yeah, it does feel very restrictive.
and then the other thing I'd say is like I'm sure like actual children can't be gladiators, which is the reason that I can't.
Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Is maybe 18 for humans is certainly the cutoff, because it's intended to be post barracks. Yeah, I guess if you're like
Right.
if you're a human and from Obsidia, they're not gonna let you compete unless you're 18. But then like if kobolds age at like a different age, then it's like fine or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's just like if you're from Obsidia, you definitely need papers that show you're of the age of majority, because I think this is like a civilized nation, and they wouldn't like let children kill each other in the arena.
Mhm.
All right.
What
Yeah.
was
I think overall you're
Yeah, go
you're
ahead.
having a a useful chat, and he sees you're someone with connections, and there's definitely some merit here.
Oh, and Micken, if you ever need him, you can just contact me, or Vit and I will probably be out doing something. So tell Mom, tell me, whatever.
Not
but
gonna tell Mom.
I'll probably
but
be with Vit.
Yep,
If you...
we'll do.
I'm back, by the
No,
way.
tell your mom that you're my friend too. She knows me already. She was really
Yeah,
nice.
Selisa's a fan of.
Mom and
this
I
one.
barely talk. The less she remembers I exist, the more I can get done.
Look, I understood. Just if if it comes to it, just name drop this man.
Just taking some notes. Yeah. All right. If it comes to it,
And Frank's here.
and like you remember
Well,
like
go ahead.
yeah, you've definitely had times, Tommy, where like you might have gone like 3 months without talking to your mom because she's just like busy with stuff. She definitely falls into like the vampire trap of like I was like reading some books and 3 months went by and I didn't think to like do anything or talk to anyone.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
come over here.
It makes sense.
So like it's not like she could have gone years without talking to your brother and like that's just fine. She just has him
it
like
wouldn't be crazy or like.
yeah, it's almost like she could think of him as like a weapon on the wall that I'm gonna pull down when I need it, but I'm not gonna even look at the wall if nothing dangerous is going on.
Yeah. All right. Well, Micken, you can, I guess go mingle and find more recruits, maybe.
Yeah, I still gotta run down Chisa. I saw his outfit. It's pretty good. Literal blue buffalo, full helmet. So gotta go compliment him on that.
Yeah. There's a lot
Do
of
you
good
get his autograph from me?
You could talk to him. He's probably the easiest coach to get an autograph from, to be honest, if I had to guess.
Yeah, Left Wings has me doing this whole fucking thing to get his.
You met Left Wing?
Yeah, he's legit. He's my idol.
He doesn't really do much like public stuff. I thought he just kind of does his fights and gets out
Yeah,
of
it's a
there.
long story. I don't really want to tell it. You'll judge me. But
Okay.
yeah, he's my idol, and he got me invited to this club. I'm telling you, like there might be some people here who will be after what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll keep mingling, but yeah. Also, you saw, and it's turning to Karina. You saw who else is here, right? Showed up right after me.
Nah, he's talking about the panther, the frost panther, right? I'm assuming. Or is he
he's
talking
talking about
that
Anastasia,
big?
yeah.
Yeah.
Head of the.
Yeah. I saw.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna spend too
be honest,
much more
yeah,
time
yeah.
here with her wandering around.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. This isn't the time or place.
Yep.
I hear you though.
All right. And he slinks off into the dance floor.
I'll make my way to the main room just to relax too.
At this point, the king would have danced as well with. Where are my notes? So many masquerade notes. He ends up dancing with one emerald sorceress. Gets some time to dance with the king, which also goes quite well. And then after that, put her over here. The Crimson Viper is approaching the tiger, which I think catches some of your eyes. But trailing behind her is the Muse. And the Crimson Viper ends up introducing the Muse to the tiger. And then the Muse and the tiger dance. And that is going quite well. So, where are you now?
I'm upstairs.
Just watching?
What I'm going to be doing is waiting to make a pass on that door to attempt to signal Bubbles to get out.
Sure.
Just casually, waiting for a moment where the guards aren't patrolling, and then we're going to just one attempt,
Great.
and then we're out of
I'm gonna roll some dice about some stuff.
Goody.
We do not want this to be a 1. It is not a 1.
It's not a 1.
Okay.
And now we don't want this to be a 1 or a 2. Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and do your thing, Al.
Okay, I'm going to walk past whenever the guards are appropriately positioned,
Mhm.
and I will signal at the door. I will also listen, I suppose, to hear if anything is going on behind that door as I'm going past it.
What is your signal?
I have whatever would be appropriate to the situation. I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
also have no idea what would be appropriate situation, which is why, because like knocking on the door would make it seem like someone wants to come in. Players.
Surely
Anyone
there's
else?
like, I'm, I'm thinking of like
Uh,
some sort of rhythm knock that would be identifiable in some other context that Bubbles could put together in her head that now is the time to exit the door.
Yeah, I
I
feel
mean-
like Elle and
I
my
think-
sister both do sketchy
I think
stuff.
the
They should
most
definitely
reasonable
have-
thing is, like, yeah, I guess you
What?
do work in that space. You have criminal underworld as your skill as a skill.
I
Wouldn't-
did, and now I don't because I can't take it, and I was forced to take strategy, which I think is incorrect, and I should have criminal world. I have strategy.
Oh, because
temporarily
tacticians
until I can just find out.
tacticians probably automatically get it or
No,
something.
No, I don't have automatic strategy. I just don't know how I got the same skill set last time. I couldn't
Yeah.
make it work,
Weird.
and I can't manually modify it without it blowing up my sheet.
Since these rules were passed, what the fuck is stopping you from opening the door and be like, get the fuck out of here, and closing it really fast and just like,
It might be locked. I would lock the door if I went through it.
Yeah, I think if you just like jiggle the handle, maybe that might be a good, like jiggle the handle and then walk away might work as a good signal. Let's just do this. Go ahead and roll a either agility or presence. And if you have a skill that's good for like timing with the guards or
Alertness.
yeah, let's do that. So you just don't we don't
Agility,
want a tier
alert.
1 here.
Oh, I can't get a tier 1 here.
Oh, okay.
No bane, no edge, no nothing. Roll dice, right?
and you've skilled, yeah.
Oh, skill. Boom.
Oh,
I didn't even need to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Accept result.
You're done.
Yeah, you toggle the thing, and as you go take a step, the door opens, and Miss Bubbles has grabbed your arm and is walking with you.
Perfect. I will escort her out.
Okay. You can see
Piece of
her mask is like ever so slightly askew, and you think you know where the gems are, and you think you know why she picked Bubbles as her mask.
Brilliant.
And she will,
I'll escort her out the front,
out the front door.
Yep.
Um,
and I'll be leaving too. I think at this point.
I
yeah,
think-
I'm also hanging out by the
I
front door.
think we gotta
but,
do one thing, which is
Yeah,
does she get noticed by someone who is specifically hoping to see her?
Wait,
Yeah.
I will run interference if I do. Like, sorry, not interference, but I will facilitate it, right? Like, I will sort of be
In which facilitate what in which direction?
like. That's a good question. I guess like lower suspicion. You're talking about the Falcon, right? The Falcon wants to see her.
Yes. I was gonna roll a luck check to see if the Falcon spots her,
It's a luck
realizes
check.
who
Okay,
she
I was gonna
is.
say I want to give her an edge or something, but if it's a luck check, then yeah.
But you can
If the Falcon
reduce
does
the
see
odds.
her, I will guide them both inside.
Okay.
I would like to reduce the odds, yeah. Because
Okay.
I mean, basically, what I'll do is I'll
Then-
tell the Falcon that I'll. Yeah.
Easy enough. This is a 1 in 10 chance of happening. So on a 10, the Falcon will spot her and be emboldened to run up to her. I think maybe on a 9, she's just gonna spot her and not be emboldened.
Okay.
2.
like that almost rolled to a
there's
10.
too much going on in the party. No shot the Falcon would ever even spot Miss Bubbles penny out, or if she did, she doesn't know who she is. So why would she care?
Exactly. Besides, she knows I'm gonna introduce them.
Yeah. And then I think last but not least, as the songs continue and like the jester's singing, the oak is playing his violin. The snow leopard has a dance with the tiger. The night is starting to get late. The king is continuing to dance with, I think I've literally lined him up here, with all these folks. Those are at least the ones that like seem like they're having a chance and are getting additional dances. So imagine they're not actually lined up here. There's like people rotating in and out, and they're all kind of getting time with the king, and like clearly all like looking for their chances to get back in there.
Mhm.
But
Perhaps I would like a dance with the king,
you could dance with the king. You could try.
so that I might make a suggestion of having a member of the medical community on the council.
Do you want to try
Sabotage
to
the muse.
step in and get a song in with the king?
I don't think I would. I don't think Moreau would.
Okay.
When I see Rick heading for the door, I won't like loosely behind him also head to the door.
Okay.
Uh,
I think everyone.
I'm gonna talk to the
everyone's
prism.
Sure. Prism. It's a word I can't spell. All right. Yeah. So you see a high elf woman, a mask of clear crystal on a white base, light shining into the mask, creating rainbows. Her long dress looks white from some angles and rainbow from others. Her golden white hair is tied into a long braid running all the way down her back.
I mean, I'm mostly just gonna be like kind of awestruck. I think she looks beautiful and magical, so I'm gonna ask her about like, I guess just like, starstruck child asking about magic stuff. It's like, wow, like, how did you get all those different colors to work and stuff?
She will like, turn to this waiter and ask him to grab a snack, and she'll, head over here and chat with you. Yeah, she says, "Oh, it's actually not too much magic. You see, these are just crystals that reflect and refract the light and make quite an interesting shine on the mask."
Do you know magic?
I know a bit. It's not my primary focus. I'm more politics than magic.
Oh, okay. I don't really know anything about politics.
Politics and magic. Oh, not interested.
um,
Hope we're
yeah,
not-
I don't know anything about politics. Are you like interested in politics from here or somewhere
Checks
else?
notes. Rewind. I didn't say that at all. She says, "Yes, I'm quite an accomplished elementalist." I was mixing up characters.
Oh, awesome. That's
But I do have to split my time between magic and politics, unfortunately.
But magic's your favorite, right?
Oh, of course. An earth elemental specifically, hence the focus on crystals. But I used magic, I guess, to find the crystals for this outfit.
Do earth elementalists do like golem summons?
Oh, that's a good question. I think player green elementalists are the ones who summon stuff. I guess you'll say it's an art some have mastered, but summoning is a not too common of a trait these days. Why do you ask?
I was just curious. It seems really cool, like animating statues and stuff and having them dance.
Well, animating a thing is very different than creating something. Typically, the term golem would refer to the creation or summoning of a creature to animate. But animating an object is a bit easier. An air elementalist could make a facsimile of that if they were skilled enough.
So is it actually giving it sentience, is summoning?
Summoning, I believe, it is a hotly debated topic of where sentience begins and ends when it comes to a summon. Is it a reflection or a facet of your own soul that you're imbuing with magic for a moment? Is it pulling it from another place? Now, if you're summoning, say, demons, they're sentient. I think the lowest form of sentience, but yes, it's truly a summoning of a sentient creature. You're not creating, rather you are calling.
People summon demons?
Oh, not for a long time, but it is a historical first-hand evidence of it happening. So that is a truly call of something. Elementalists who do, so you can create an earth golem potentially, as you said, a statue, but there are also ways to summon from quintessence from the planes of earth, fire, wind, and air, sentient-ish beings. But that's where the scholars will argue on the what exactly is.
Is that how
sentience.
elementalists do magic? Do they summon from quintessence?
Most do. Most will pull directly from quintessence. There are some who draw more on the void or the sort of collective knowledge of things. There are some who just call upon the land itself. So some water elementalists may, especially a place like Obsidia, learn to call just from the natural oceans and lakes and rivers. But yes, most elementalists will end up eventually learning to call upon quintessence itself.
Huh. Okay. So like they're kind of opening a door?
Exactly. Most would say a bridge, but a door is just as apt. Are you studying to become a elementist yourself? Saw the pupil, an excellent choice of a persona.
I don't think I have the gift, but I'm just sort of. My parents were adventurers, and they told me a lot of stories about magic and stuff, and it's really cool. And I was just like, yeah, I've just been trying to learn about it because. Yeah.
Are your parents here? Or...
No, they're not. They're from House Yethlinir, but like I think they said like we're a branch, like we're not the main family, so they kind of did adventure stuff, and now they teach in the lower ring.
An excellent profession. Glad to hear it.
That's why I'm the pupil, because I'm a student.
Well thought out. Young Yethlinir, it's been a pleasure to meet you. If you ever do try to pick up magic, consider Earth as your choice of element.
Why? Do you think I have an affinity for it?
It's my favorite, and I think everyone should practice Earth magic.
Oh, okay. Well,
and you see
cool.
Next to her, just like stuffing their face with like little like sausages, is a woman who is a Polder woman who has her like hair on fire and is clearly a fire elementalist who like sees that, turns, like gives a like smirk / grimace, and then goes back to eating.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for the lesson and for taking the time. I know you're probably a very important person, and I am a child.
Well, the point of these things is, with our masks on, is no one's more important than anyone, and we're just here to have a good time. At least some of us try to. And she like turns and looks at like the king in the background with people just like rushing, like trying to end the song directly in the right spot with him. Yeah.
Are you gonna dance with the king?
No, I'm quite happy with my position. Those lovely women have God, and she like pauses for a moment and says, I honestly don't know what's going to happen if the king marries. That's She kind of gets lost.
I'm rooting for my cousin. If you have a chance, please put in a good word for her.
Which she's kind of like looking around, trying to like figure out.
Miss Ruby.
Miss Ruby. Well, good luck to a minor house, but again, this is unprecedented.
She's obviously the prettiest one.
The mask's on. It's hard to say, but I'm sure if she deserves it, she'll get it.
Okay, that's okay.
She is like clearly now like she did say like politics is one of her things, like lost in thought, like wait, what the hell, like what is gonna happen here?
Okay. If I see my friends near the door, I guess I'll realize we're leaving.
Bernard, you feasted enough? Are you heading out?
If I see the rest of the group starting to leave, I will excuse myself.
Oh wait, Alex, I have to get the Blue Buffalo's autograph before I go.
This man, I almost said Skaven.
Raven White.
This Raiden White is so excited, and everyone in a 30-foot radius needs to hear that you are being granted this thing. Like, this guy is the most, like, if think about like WWE and like that whole like level of like stuff, like he is the guy who makes that even like like something remotely relevant to gladiator fights. Like he's the guy who like writes storylines and gives every one of his like most fighters just say their name. Every single one of his fighters has like a title and a backstory and merch and like
He's the ultimate hype
yeah,
man. Yeah.
he like arena merch only exists for the Blue Buffaloes. Like this is the guy who like is the marketing genius and like has gotten other teams to start like thinking about like acting
Alex?
and coaching and stuff. So yeah, you have his autograph.
I am going to also, for free, give him consulting on membership cards,
Oh my god.
fan club cards.
Give me a reason or presence roll.
Reason. I do not have persuasion. I don't have any relevant skills. Strategy, marketing strategy.
Marketing strategy. I'll allow it. This one time, I'll allow you to use strategy for marketing strategy. Because
I'm just sending my hero token.
Yeah,
This is my hero
yeah.
token.
incredible.
Oh hell yeah.
Acts of heroism, marketing strategy. Yeah, you got him. He's got it on the merch, he's got it on the storytelling, he's got it on the acting, but he hasn't thought of like, I think what you two figure out together is like cards with the upcoming matches and who is there, so people can get excited about gambling on those two folks and be there on the date and time and like schedule off from work or make sure that they end work early or whatever. So
I want season tickets as well.
he will get you you have free tickets to the next show.
Okay.
He might give you some kickbacks later. On a crit, I think you could have gotten season tickets, but you have free tickets to the next Blue Buffalo Blue Buffalo show.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna go talk to my friends. When I see them, I'm just gonna whip out all my autographs and like hold them up like a fan.
Jesus, Fit. Busy night.
This was Wait, then I'll see. Mr. Rick, what happened with?
I think I've already left the building with Miss Bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not actually here.
So I'm
where's
just with.
where's the doctor?
He was eating.
I will meander on over when I see you all congregate.
Mhm.
Man, so many people I wanted to talk to and I didn't. But like, we should go.
We'll see them. They're in town. Everyone in here is in town.
I've made quite a bit of business connections while here.
Hmm. You have that look in your eye, Doctor. You're thinking.
If anybody asks, I'm a personal physician to the upper houses, but I'm in the lower ring.
Okay.
As a fan of philanthropic intent.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you give money to people? I do that too.
Yes, but I don't do that. I just am pretending to. Hence I look at you. I'm pretending to. Hence the mask.
Ah. Open the door. All right,
I don't
guys.
understand.
Well, I'm putting on an act. I want you to consider me like a heel, a face, perhaps, in your arena fights.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I didn't. Okay.
I'm gonna get a nice deep breath of that cold night air.
I think Karina, as you're exiting, you do note that the Crimson Viper did like watch you go out and just like noted your presence, but did not like beckon you or called you or
Good.
anything.
Good.
But yeah, Miss Bubbles is outie. Thanks, Rick, for the help, and heads off. And she does say, tell Vit, if you can't find me, I'll be back in a few weeks.
I'll hand
Wait.
the card.
No. Is she? I don't cross paths with her, right? She's gone already.
You're a lucky man. And I think when Rick kind of looked at you,
Send it.
well, what do you? Sure, you are able to cross paths.
I'm gonna sprint after her. Okay. Sorry, I
You're
almost screwed
outside
up.
the compound at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're like
yeah.
God. We're like
Yeah.
in the street. Yeah, and she's taking off her mask and everything, and we're just like normal people again. Be like, okay, look, I'm sorry, I almost screwed up your thing. I didn't mean to. It didn't really work. The guards are really smart, but that Mr. Rick helped you, I think, and he's my friend,
Were
so
you
that's good.
screaming about your hand hurting because you drank something?
Yeah, but they didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Astonishingly,
Why
they
would
did
your
not believe
hand
me.
hurt because you... Vit, we gotta work on your acting. Luck can only take
Yeah,
you
I
so
don't know. It
far in
wasn't
this
very
world.
good. Well, the other thing is, but I have this friend who really wants to meet you.
In what context?
She just said that she's aware of you and you're a friend of a friend. I don't know why she wants to meet you.
Okay.
She's from the major houses though, and she's pretty cool.
Okay.
So I don't know if you were like gonna go on your trip. Maybe we can introduce you when you get back.
I mean,
but
I
like,
need
I don't know. Like,
at least some time to liquidate
Also,
a little
like-
bit of this so I can pay for some transport, but
so my friends might be. My friend might be able to help you with that too. And also, fuck the Deniers. Or the Darbins. Like they're assholes. It's fine. I'm glad you stole from them.
oh,
Oak's cool, but his mom's a bitch.
all right. haven't heard you talk like that much of it, but good to see that you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Mr. Rick taught me that word.
I learned that from him.
I will look shocked.
Okay. But like, yeah, really. My
Mr. Rick taught me that
my
word.
friend might be able to help you move some of that. Actually, I'll ask
She's a
her.
criminal type, or how?
I'm gonna be honest with you. She's just really, really powerful.
Okay, maybe don't.
No,
I'll
she's cool. It's
I'll
fine.
move these on my own. That you.
But I'm introducing you to her right now.
What?
I'm gonna turn around. I'm like, Miss Valtrate, this is my sister. She's really cool. Can you help her with something?
Okay.
I'm gonna look her up and down. Does this look like a girl version of Fit? Like, is this just like Fit
No,
2?
because they're not blood relatives.
Right. So like,
I think my
Fit says this
sister's
is my-
actually attractive.
So Fit says this is my sister. I'm like, hello, you're Fit's sister?
I am. Yes. Well, I mean, if you're friends, I'm sure you know how Vit.
I'm
joined the
adopted.
family. Yeah.
Adopted. Okay, thank you. And you. I'm looking at Fit. Hi. What's.
Well, you
Well,
know
well.
that the Stone's Bones controls all of the gem trading in town, so all gem trades must legally go through them. And Vit here has another option for liquidating gems, is what he is claiming if someone needed
I was
that
gonna ask
service.
her because she knows like
Oh.
everyone and everything, and like maybe they'll even want to buy some cool gems.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. How quickly are you trying to liquidate this, Miss Bubbles?
Probably next 12 hours.
Player, we're going back home, right? Like after this, like for respites, like not respites. Like canonically, we're not gonna go hit the road running until the morning because it's night.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
I'll tell you what, Miss Bubbles. I'm gonna go talk to my mother. And I'll talk to you in a few hours. Where can I find you? In the morning. You're gonna want what she says. So just let me know where to find you in the morning.
Great. I will be at House Yethlanir. If you can give me a time, I'd rather be behind House Yethlanir.
Okay. How much do you like your sleep?
I mean, I'm gonna probably hop on a caravan, and if I can liquidate one of these gems fast enough, so I don't need too much sleep.
Alex, if I just did the math on me going home to mom, explain the situation, and then going and finding her, how many hours would that take
So, like,
if I don't try
if
to
you're
sleep?
trying to help her liquidate one gem, and you're okay breaking the law here, you probably have this is probably pocket change for you. Like, you could probably
Oh, okay. Yeah.
buy a gem off of her at a fair price that she is not going to question at all, unless you, like, don't carry money on you. But with, like, how wealthy you are,
No, that's totally fine.
I think it's fine for you to just be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, no one's going to question me. Here you go.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll do that then. I'll pull out a stack of coins and be like, I'll take. She has an assorted gems on her, right?
Yeah, and I think you could easily cover one of these gems. Like, these are nice high
Yeah,
quality
yeah, yeah.
gems. So.
I'm gonna say, give me that purple one, the amethysty looking one.
Yeah, so she has like taken off her mask and like opened up secret compartments that are like the bubbles and is like pulling the gems out.
Give me that purple one. That's
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, how long? And then she like sees the sack coins and realizes like, oh shit,
Yeah.
you're about to pay me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. I think my mother will love to see this. Thank you.
You just hand her
It's
the
her color.
coins.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well then, Vit. I
Can't believe you
might
doubted
be
me.
on the road. Thank you. You're. Thank you, Miss Valdrine. Yeah, I will be on the road soon. Gonna go check out the that locomotive thing, and yeah, I'll bring back some cash and maybe some souvenirs.
Give me a souvenir.
Like I think you said souvenirs together. She chuckles.
Guys,
Well,
do
actually,
we-
can you get a book for Mr. Rick too? He helped a lot, right?
Yeah, he
Get him a cool book from
did
wherever you're
here.
going.
Help. Sure. Any books of?
Rick has left. Rick left 10 minutes
He
ago.
likes old
Rick
stuff.
is gone.
He likes old stuff. I think he has like this. Yeah, he likes old
Old
stuff. Just
book
get him something
for-
about old stuff.
All right. Well, yeah,
I can't
he certainly helped.
wait to talk to Rick in the morning. He's gonna love what I found.
What'd you find?
We'll save it for the morning.
Okay.
Player, it's like I'm gonna tell Rick about the sea quests that we
Oh, yeah.
gathered. But like, I mean, player, I guess we should tell Alex what we're intending to do next, because right now we have like 600
So
branches, right?
I have a boat quest partially ready.
Boat quest.
I have not decided. I could just say, oh, you wake up in the morning and there's a note on Karina's door saying we need people by noon. Go. So like we could be questing and on a boat tomorrow, or you could be taking respites and potentially doing the research that Elle was doing, and or people could research where these more into this like journal and the
Yeah, I'm not even
situation,
forced
so-
to do the both things. I'm just pitching that to like we have like 600 quests in front of us. So
Yeah.
I was thinking as players we could discuss what we want to do next to make your life easier, Alex.
Yeah.
Some of mine are waiting games, so
Oh,
as far as
what was
like player wise, like I'm waiting for either of two people to show up or leave
So
mail.
let
at
me.
my house.
I'm gonna.
Right.
I'm gonna copy this over to.
that? Chat or something?
No, to my. I guess that is the. Hold on. Okay. Session notes. Here we go. So what I had from last time is Vit is interested in Queenswood and Crypt Journal. Karina's interested in Crypt Journal, especially if it takes us out of the city. Especially if it takes us out of the city. Boat job from Lantry can hold off on Queenswood right now. L, pirates, bandits, and what is happening with Monarchy in order to screw with Crimson Coterie. Frank, Grail, and Monarchy focus on Upper Ring. But L, now I have visit from Thornwood was a big one for you. And what was the other one you're waiting on? In case I forgot.
The captain of the Feathered Crow to come a calling in some fashion or another.
With your
also on the
ridiculous
menu.
note.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to go to the Library of Obsidia at some point.
Library
But
of Obsidia.
that's not urgent.
Right.
But there's much information that could be had.
What other things do I owe people, or things are y'all excited about either as player or character? I'm gonna turn off the music.
Well, Alex, there's something I wanted to ask you about that, like, just to start thinking about.
Yep.
I definitely want a katana wielding summon.
Jeez, awesome. Yeah.
Like, I
Ooh.
think after the conversation, I think like the tier whatever, like the tier 2 dark thing. We could talk about it, like workshop and like what you want me to do
Mhm.
in game to get it and stuff. But like that's sort of the vibe I'm thinking along. Like single unit,
Yeah. I think
like Mantis Swords Master kind of
my
thing.
my gut reaction is not at level 2.
Yeah.
And then may or may not be a project thing, right? Like, because if it's like a
Okay.
practice of like, oh, I'm gonna focus on trying to will this summon into existence, like that feels really fitting
Project
as
E.
a project. But also like as you level up, or if you want to just like add a quest for it, we can do that. But yeah, let me add that to my notes, which
I was gonna
is
say, it could be tied to a quest.
Yeah.
Like if he has to go talk to this family first and learn some stuff, it's like
well,
because I think it's really cool thematically.
here's a piece of information. The Utori house is a major house and is not one of the names in your journal.
That's legit. Okay.
So do with that what you will. I have started to prep some of the journal stuff. The end game of it is obviously prepped, but Individual things are not so much. So yeah, so I've got L is summon Katana Fae. Or not, sorry, Vit is summon Katana Fae.
Yeah.
Anything that I didn't have on my list that y'all are like, ooh, please add that.
The didn't the lady want us to just witness the floating tower or whatever? As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'll pay handsomely," which means nothing
fine
because in this
blue
game, because mine means nothing.
tower.
But
Grouping that with the
Well, she
boat
was
thing
no,
might
she
be
was
good
gonna
depending on
pay.
the
She was gonna pay in a magic item
magic item. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. So like, she wants an eyewitness account of
and
the
a
floating. I don't
report.
even know what to call it.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, Alex, be honest. What do you have most prepped for, like, to go? Like, I don't want you to do crazy
the
work
boat
till next
mission is
week.
the most is prepped. I want L to finish his current downtime activity. L, how many project points do you have and how many do you have left?
I think it's one roll remaining. I got
Okay.
very close.
So we can do a respite. Is that what
I
you
would
want?
also like to finish my downtime activity.
I could
Yeah,
go
we
grind
can
for
do-
rank.
We can do a
Wait,
respite.
I need 8
Hear me
points.
out. It's no, fuck. It's 9 time. We shouldn't. L, I'm gonna say you put in some like feelers and collars for some books, and when you get home, they are there for you, and you're able to put your notes together. No project required because I, Alex, just want to give you this thing, but
Perfect.
it'll burn. But we're gonna burn your next project note on you like paying back favors.
That's
So because I just want to let people sit with this overnight if they want it, or over the
Uh-huh.
week. But here is okay. Let me make sure I don't get the secret one. This is Rick's Vorthen family tree. God damn it. Upload a file. Obsidia. One more time. Rick's Vorthen family tree. Open. Send. So this is something that you were able to put together tonight with the like you've been so close and you finally get all the things you need, and then maybe a bit more research. So things of note. If everyone pulls up the thing in Draw Steel chat, we'll go through this pretty quick. There
I'm
are
looking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 branches you can see from like the modern day heirs of the name Vorthen. Some of the people on here, like where a line like quote unquote ends, it might not actually end. You just don't have notes on it. But you can see a few things. So anyone with that black background is a Vorthen princess or queen or King Barton Lantry. If they're a queen, you can see the dates that they ruled, and otherwise any dates that aren't ruled are birth dates and death dates. The notes that you took of interest were one, you end up figuring out that Ace Vorthen, King Barton Lantry, and Diana Lace all attended the masquerade. And you find out that Princess Bea of Vorthen was last seen 893, Princess Regina of Vorthen was last seen 902, and Princess Bellatrix of Vorthen and her parents died in 892. And Princess Henrietta of Vorthen went missing in 889. Princess Mira of Vorthen died in Consarti, but it was weird that only her skull was brought back. Jezrak Bakhtra was also at the masquerade. He is the head of the Obsidian Blades. And then Queen Trey of Vorthen, this is the part that is most like triggering your investigator brain. You find multiple accounts that she died in quote a quote tragic accident, and you cannot find in the time of your research any other details. You just keep seeing that phrase like tragic accident. You're like, that's
Who was this?
funky.
Beavorthen?
That's the last queen. That is
Top
the queen who
left.
just
Top left.
that's the last queen.
Okay.
So that triggers your
Got
like
you.
alarm bells of like, am I just not getting it, or is it not documented, or are people still like in mourning? Like, what is going on here? But those are the paranoia notes I thought to add. Do you have any questions about something that your character might have added or noticed right away? And if you find stuff later, I can always tell you stuff.
I'll compile a list of things if I have questions.
Cool. But yeah, y'all can poke around here. Like, there are some recognizable other names on here, but this is what Rick is able to put together.
Beautiful.
Anything else for
Yeah.
this session?
So what are we trying to do next session, just so Alex can plan a bit?
Boats.
We're boats.
I think so, right? Because we're either going to do a respite or we're just going to do
Some amount
both.
of downtime followed by boats was my
Yep.
Yeah,
understanding.
Okay.
I like that. So we'll do some respite followed by
boat and tower.
Tower may or may not do. That might be one I save for the future.
Okay. Yeah, we just do boat.
But maybe not. Followed by boat.
I mean, we have
Maybe also.
your friend's boat thing, and we have knowledge of pirates and bandits in the area as well, right? Like that's not her thing.
Which
So
bandit? Oh, the
Right,
bandits up on the northern
Else
caravan
thing.
or what?
wasn't there bandits related to the boat?
They're bandits.
There are bandits related to trade. We don't know if it's boats or.
It
Oh,
was,
okay. Sorry.
yeah,
that
it
was
was
it.
it was
Sarti and
land trade.
Mithran
You didn't
mainly.
really ask about it, but yeah, things coming from the north via land have been bandit stuff going on there.
My bad. Disregard. So it's just the boat. Whatever your friend Snow Leopard wants us to do with the boat.
Yep.
Cool. And I like the visit from Thornwood. I should probably prioritize that. Cool. I don't think I need to do too
Sounds
much
good.
prep, so that will be good. With Ultimate Season, if I do start running into issues with prep, I will bring that up sooner rather than later. But for now, I think things are going.
Yeah.
Well.
Great.
Sounds
Excellent.
good.
Right, thanks
Easy
again,
man.
guys.
See ya.
GG's guys, good sesh.
Yep.